fuck going on cocaine, fast money shit. You know what I mean? World got me fucked up, nigga.
You're just dirty. You're a dusty fucking nigga. Get him. They had the nigga line up. His life is so messed up.
Yeah. Good morning. It is Fly Day. Another Fly Day, man. It's the CME Morning Show. And I am your host, County Kravitz, a.k.a. the Chris Mack Experience, a.k.a. Councilman Mack, a.k.a. 2036 President Mack. And I got some special guests in the building with me today, man. I got some folks on their way up from Jersey, 5-Star Management, Sonny Perez. They sliding up from Jersey. I got my man K. Luke pulling up from back to County, Uptown, Wayne Ave, all of that. He's a little bit of everything. He's going to be pulling up to the CME Morning Show this morning. And, you know, we got some special guests. We got the Network 8 chef, the chef of the Network 8. He's going to be coming in talking about what he got coming up, some of the ventures that he got coming up. And I'm going to talk a little bit today, man. I got some things that's on my mind. I got some things that I want to get off my chest. It's been a little, you know what I'm saying? You know how we doing Fridays. We talk heavy. We talk shit. Why? Because we are this shit. It's Fly Day, man. That's what we do, man. So look, this is what I want to do, man. I don't even want to get into it. I want to hurry up and get to the wake and bake because I just woke up like 45 minutes ago. You hear me? Me and Cody got up about an hour ago. I got him situated. I got me situated. And look, man, we ready to wake, we ready to shake, and we ready to bake on this morning mix, man. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get right into it, man. We're going to start it off with that Pretty Tsunami, been that bitch. Just like that. CME Morning Show!
Yeah. I been that bitch. What? Cool like I been had with. Yeah. Been had chips. Yeah. With the sauce like a been had dip. I spin that block. See, I know I been that shit. Come out your mouth. No gang gon' send that hit. Look, bitch, I take your nigga. Didn't tell you come get him. Make sure I fuck him real good. But I don't really fuck with him. Just so the hoe get the picture. Yeah, pretty been a winner. Bitch is sweet like candy. Eat your bitch for dinner, so leave me like Jesus, please. I just be feeling so godly. Wet like a Molly, I shine like a Jesus piece. They wanna copy tsunami, shit is unlikely. They wanna be the beast. Bitch, I be poppin' like CNC. Killing these bitches is legally. Yeah, they not on my way, they not on my drink, they not on my frequency. He ate up this pussy, I told him to go, but I tell him move decently. If you see me in public, just give me a nod, but baby don't speak to me. Cause a couple of niggas, they keep me a bag on obesity. I been that bitch, cool like I been had with. Been had chips, with the sauce like a been had dip. I spin that block, see I know I been that shit. Come out your mouth, no gang gon' send that hit. Bitch about my bands, put the dope up in the pen. Never let it touch my hands, they don't understand. Stacking money is the plan, been 100 grand, bitch don't get cute. Your nigga on me, he a fan, he watch it cause I'm in demand. Told him slide through, put the pussy on his face. He want it again and again, they call me tsunami. Killing this shit, catching bodies. Ooh, heat up the booth, I got the sauce, she call me wasabi. Ooh, bitches hit hate, I'm smoking on good, medulla on la-di-da. Still keep it still, a killer for real, so don't get your body right. Yeah. I been that bitch, cool like I been had with. Been had chips, with the sauce like a been had dip. I spin that block, see I know I been that shit. Come out your mouth, no gang gon' send that hit. Hello. Look, this for the bad bitches only, period. Look, white toes, new clothes, I'm about to go out. Bundles on my ass, little bitch, I'm about to show out. Niggas say he love me, well baby put him racks out. He stuck up in his feelings, bitch, I'm thinking about a bustin'. New hoes, new shows, shaking ass on the daily. Niggas say he got the pussy, well you know the nigga pay me. Pussy so proper, yeah, he wanna have my baby. Look blood dead in his eyes, I told him nigga must be brazy.
Shake it fast, watch yourself. Shake it fast, show me what you're working with. Shake it fast, watch yourself. Shake it fast, show me what you're working with.
You ain't never had no real freak in the shows. I'ma fuck you so good, make you feel it in your toes, baby. You ain't never had no real freak in the shows. I'ma fuck you so good, make you feel it in your toes. I'ma ride it from the back. You could call this shit the clapper. I'm a real bad bitch. I'm a real bad actor. I'ma ride it from the back. You could call this shit the clapper. Real bad bitch. I'm a real bad actor. Hood. baby, talk to me nice, let's make it nasty. You know how this pussy tastes, baby, ain't gotta ask me. First class pussy, bitch, I be out where them racks be. And free pussy scare me, so all I need is cash, please. Moving through your section with aggression, don't harass me. These bosses wanna ice me, these niggas wanna wife me. Hating ass bitches in your section wanna fight, but I'm standing on couches, Rick James, bitch, fight.
Shake it fast, watch yourself. Shake it fast, show me what you're working with. Shake it fast, watch yourself. Shake it fast, show me what you're working with.
D-Swish.
Gotta dance to this one. Jules, street let's get it. I know that she wanna fuck with us, so fuck it up, girl. I know that she wanna fuck with us, so fuck it up, girl. Throw that ass in a circle, twerk something. Throw that ass in a circle, twerk something. I know that she wanna fuck with us, so fuck it up, girl. I know that she wanna fuck with us. I know that she wanna fuck with us. I know that she wanna fuck with us. So fuck it up, girl. I know that she wanna fuck with me, cause her hair so long that it look like weave. She say she love my swag, I'm Adam, she's Eve, and I be doing tricks in the bitch you won't believe. I know that she wanna fuck with us. Shorty back, she might back it up. I wanna see how she know she bad, and shorty know she wanna back it up. Shorty bad, yeah, she gon' back it up. She nice, nice, shorty wanna back it up. Chocolate joint, chocolate drop, yeah, I want you back it up. Light skin, no weave, shorty come back it up. I know that she wanna fuck with us, so fuck it up, girl. I know that she wanna fuck with us, so fuck it up, girl. Throw that ass in a circle, twerk something. Throw that ass in a circle, twerk something. I know that she wanna fuck with us, so fuck it up, girl. I know that she wanna fuck with us. I know that she wanna fuck with us. I know that she wanna fuck with us. So fuck it up, girl. Fuck it up one time. Right there, fuck it up 2 times. Right there, yeah, fuck it up 3 times. Right there, fuck it up 3 times. Right there, cause I know that she wanna fuck with us. I know that she wanna fuck with us. I know that she wanna fuck with us. Yeah. Purchase your tracks today. Jules, no money, Top Money Entertainment.
So Rex presents July 2020, Brand Bath, Nights in the City 2, the album, featuring the hit single, No Feeling.
Hey yo, I hustle with the poppies, know some good hockeys. We just try and smother the cheese and smoke broccoli. You move too sloppy, put a price on your body. And shooters running up and down your steps like Rocky. It's that easy, you just making it hard. Give a hater an inch in the clip, as long as a yard. Your bitches abroad, wouldn't last a second a yard. This that new Philly, no disrespect to the guards. I dug the grave, now I'm about to finish them off. Because it's all about the Benjis, no feelings involved. You know, South Philly to Logan, boy, they know my slogan. Dump the whole stick on them niggas and reload it. Far as uptown go, they should've told them. Them dudes is alright, but my shit is just more potent. The sun wrote it, directed at the main star, the big bro. Kick you out, cut your game off. New bullet, same block, got it locked, I ain't shit changed. It's the new feeling. What you thought, keep it Smith and made your fingers put one through your brain.
It's the new feeling.
I give it to you for free. You know your role, better stay in your lane.
It's the new feeling.
Philly, feel me, pop tops plus Willies on my squad. No disrespect to the gods. The flame on Santos, burn this bitch to the ground. Mike Vicks in my pits for them birds right now. I tell you like this, bro, I'm probably smooth as it gets. Give you the clip, have my bitch scoop me up in the whip. Yo, this the home of Sam Christian. Keep a blacksmithing, cause little niggas strapped and trust me, they all with it. Voice of the youth, where LGP quiet. I hope Cheltenham and Broad is where I die at. Doing it proper, keep it cool like vodka. Y'all make me play meek and pull up with the chopper. And it's just me and Hennessy Cab. I spent 11 22s, leave a mumble rapper dead. Understand you ain't gon' show me a gram. And I don't like how you drawing, better get your man. Tell Jazz, let it blast. Baby, I'm about to spaz. It's that new Philly, no disrespect to the past. New bullet, same block, got it locked, my ain't shit changed.
It's the new Philly.
What you thought, keep it Smith and made your fingers pull up through your brain.
It's the new Philly.
I give it to you for free, you know your role, better stay in your lane.
It's the new Philly.
Philly, feel me, pop tops plus Willies on my squad. No disrespect to the gods, the gods, the gods.
Oh, man. 7215. We back. Philly on everything.
Camo. Got the hook. You gon' have to take it on my goddamn hands. If a nigga run up on me, I'ma rob Van Dam. Hustle from the muscle till you goddamn can. Real rap, we ain't switching up the goddamn plan. You gon' have to take it on my goddamn hands. If a nigga run up on me, I'ma rob Van Dam. Hustle from the muscle till you goddamn can. No cap, act louder than a 5-man band. What you want from a nigga, what you need from a G. Twist and lead with a G, she gon' lead with a G. Early bird get the worm, but I lead with some B. Bet you come up with the kid, call that cookies and cream. Plus I'm valid where I'm at, you could tell by how I move. I'm surrounded by the rats, so I don't ever drop my food. Niggas take it from your plate to try and treat you like a hoe. If a nigga runs down, then I'm jumping off the roads. Because you gon' have to take it on my goddamn hands. If a nigga run up on me, I'ma rob Van Dam. Hustle from the muscle till you goddamn can. Real rap, we ain't switching up the goddamn plan. You gon' have to take it on my goddamn hands. If a nigga run up on me, I'ma rob Van Dam. Hustle from the muscle till you goddamn can. No cap, pack louder than a 5-man band. Rob Van Dam on the top rope. Oh my God, it's crazy. Rob Van Dam, you gon' have to take it on my goddamn hand.
I said I need that. I need that. Hey. 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip, 4. Got a bank full of money in the bag for the hoes. I got 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip, 4. Got a bank full of money in the weed for the smoke. We don't ride no Gucci, we don't ride no Louis. I'm not about that drama, but I got that Uzi. Drippin' on my God, drippin' on the floor. Only big shit poppin', you don't make no noise. Just because you own designer, it don't mean you can dress. I'm flying bitches out to Cali for the weed and the sex. I'm on the phone with DJ Khaled and you heard I'm the best. I got a lot of people telling me I'm not like the rest. I do. Your life changed when you live for you. You cut them hating bitches off, they no good for you. What you doing? How you been? How much for this? How much for that? You make a little bit of money and then y'all come back. I got 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip, 4. Got a bank full of money in the bag for the hoes. I got 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip, 4. Got a bank full of money in the weed for the smoke. 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip, 4. Got a bank full of money in the bag for the hoes. I got 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip, 4. Got a bank full of money in the weed for the smoke. They say you smell like money, you look like money, you smile like money, but you don't act like money. I got friends who changed up once they got their money. I ain't nothing like them, I'm myself with money. Ooh, I'm in love
love with the sound. If you a goofy or a Mickey, I can't keep you around. You see the few of phone calls, then you know I'm around. I got a bunch of people watching like an Instagram live. I'm a young rich winner, I ain't never give up. I never see no competition, you not better than us. Got a lot of people mad just for me coming up. You wasn't with me at the bottom of your ass switched up. I remember everybody who believed in us. Even my mama was on Facebook showing me love. I'm flying in and out the country, different color money, dripping everywhere like my nose keep on running. 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip, 4. Got a bank full of money in the bag for the hoes. I got 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip, 4. Got a bank full of money in the weed for the smoke. 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip, 4. Got a bank full of money in the bag for the hoes. I got 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip, 4. Got a bank full of money in the weed for the smoke.
And a weed for yo, look, that morning mix right there, right, is one of the. I don't even want to change it. Like, I have not changed the morning mix. I think like in the past like 3.5, 4 weeks, man. Like, just that start off right there, that pretty tsunami getting in there. That beanhead, I been that bitch. Like, her letting the world know that she been that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then you got that Mariah Benz right after that. Shake that ass. She got the clapper song. She said, white toes and hoes, I'm about to throw out. I'm about to show out. You know what I'm saying? She said it's a clapper. You know what I'm saying? That's that LA thing, man. That LA accents, man. A clapper, actor. You know what I'm saying? They're very articulate with their words and their rhymes if you ever listen to a West Coast rapper. They be like clapper, actor, rapper, smacker, tacker, rapper, clapper, glocker, glock. They're very articulate with their words, you feel what I'm saying? And that's the West Coast for you, man. And then we slid all the way over to Virginia. We slid all the way over to Virginia. And that's my son Cody Mack, man. He's in the building today. He's working on his radio etiquette. You mean he just be walking in here like, man, I'm your son. I'm gonna tell you what I want when I want it, and you gonna do it. But that's not how it works here on the CME Morning Show, because this is my show, Cody. You want to say hi to the people? Come on, come up here. Come say hi to the people. He's a people person, man, just like me, man. So I'm going to introduce our first guest, man. Come on. Introduce our first guest is Cody Mack. Cody, say hi to the people.
Hi.
So, Cody, what you been doing? What you been doing during like this year? What you been doing? What you been up to?
I'm a birthday at my house.
You been staying at your house?
Yeah.
So who been at your house? Your mommy? Who lives with you at your house?
Zari.
Oh, Zari, that's your best friend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you been hanging out with Zari a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all been playing a lot of games?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you learned anything new during the quarantine?
Yeah.
Yeah? What you learned?
I said I learned Roblox.
You learned Roblox?
Yeah.
Hey, you learned Roblox. So what about Roblox is so decent? Nothing?
No.
So your birthday's coming up next Friday.
Yeah.
How old you gonna be?
I'm 4.
You gonna be 4?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's dope. So did daddy get you anything so far for your birthday yet? Or did mommy get you anything so far? Or do you have any ideas what you want yet?
I said about I said to be Scooby-Doo.
You want some Scooby-Doo stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, and who's your favorite Scooby-Doo character?
About Shaggy.
You like Shaggy?
Yeah.
Alright, who else you like? You like Scooby?
Uh-huh.
You like Scooby?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna make sure that we get you tons of Scooby and Shaggy stuff so that way you be lit, alright, for your birthday, okay?
Okay.
Alright, say bye to the people, okay?
Bye.
Alright. That's the future right there, huh? Go over there with Mr. Ducian. We got Ducian in the building, man. Along with Ducian, man, the pull-up is always chill here, man. We got 5-star management, man. We got Sonny Perez in the motherfucking building as well, man. He on the live right now. He tuned in, man. We turned up, man. And that's what I want to do, man. Because we got Shad Bananas in the building. We got Toucan in the building. We got Full Spot, and we're not done yet. This is just the beginning of the show. So this is what I want to do, man. We're gonna go into some more music real quick, cause I want to dap my homies up. I want to get Cody situated. He like, look, Dad, you ain't get me situated at the G Shop yet. I gotta get his games going. Gotta get all of that, the iPad. So this is what we gonna do, man. We gonna hop right into some Janelle Pierre. I feel like screaming remix featuring ALJ. Digital Crates produced. Let's turn up.
I feel like screaming. If I got it, I need it. If I got it, I need it. I feel like screaming. Even when I'm on a remix, I'm on the change like the seasons. Hey, I'm trying to fill up arenas. Hey, I shoot my shot, that shit in the pop. I feel like I'm good with arenas. Hey, niggas they hating, niggas they faking. I tell these niggas I mean it. Hey. I say what's all on my mind. Damn it, I'm feeling so fine. I think I just hit my prime. I'm trying to fuck with your mom. Boom, just drop the bomb. I fuck that white bitch and that bitch was blonde. She listen to Frank, keep it Frank all the time. I still laughing at these fuck niggas. I don't fuck with you, better duck nigga. I don't give a fuck, you a duck nigga. I'm a smart nigga. When you see me get fly, nigga, get high, nigga. I don't even gotta say bye to you, cause I'm always all up in the sky with it. I'm screaming. I feel like screaming. If I got it, I need it. If I got it, I need it. I feel like screaming.
Just look at it in my demon tank. Met her a month of May. Shawty was from the A. She wanna kick it with ALJ. She wanna stay today, but I'm in mood today. Plus if I'm not in a mood to play, I had to pay my way. Tired of that bullshit every day. What more can I say? I need to get away. Get on the beach and lay. Suck up some rays with a bad joint. That's the front of bay. But today is not the day. The devil likes to play, so that's why I pray. Model the game like play. That means I'm here to stay. Like Michael, I'm screaming. Look and feel Billie Jean. For the mode that I just be in. Feeling like I'm dreaming. But what is the reason? Your life for seasons. In different seasons. It's LJ and Jornell season. Praise from the beat for the season.
I feel like screaming. If I got it, I need it. If I got it, I need it. I feel like screaming. Hey, nobody laugh today. Hey, but you made me laugh today. Wait, what I say? Oh, I said I was mad today. But you made me laugh today. Cause you mad today.
I feel like screaming. I love that song. That's Janelle Pierre featuring AOJ and Digital Crates produced that. It's called Screaming. I like that song because it's like it just makes me feel like screaming. So like it's like a good song. Yeah. I feel like screaming. If I got it, I need it. If I want it, I need it. If I want it, I see it. I feel like screaming. You just feel like screaming when you hear that song. It's just like whatever you dealing with, whatever you don't got, it don't matter at that moment because if you don't got it, I need it. If I got it, I see it. Like it's just one of them drums. Like so like if you don't got it, you guys just scream. I gotta go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of them things. So like that's why I like that song. That song brings a lot of good energy. Speaking of good energy. Got some good folks in the building, man. I got 5-star management, like I said, man. I got Sonny Perez in the building. I got Ducian. We got K-Luke about to pull up. We got Chef Goodwin about to pull up. We got some folks about to pull up, man. So this is what I want to do, man. I want to talk about this Kyrie Irving situation real fast in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So Kyrie Irving. So this week, the NBA, a lot of the NBA players are feeling some type of way about restarting the NBA season with everything going on in the social, social injustice. Come up here, 5-star. Come up here, 5-star. So it's a bunch of Kyrie Irving led a 100, almost 200 NBA player call rallying for people not to come back because he feels as though it's going to be a distraction to everything that's going on right now. You feel what I'm saying? I think that that's a bad idea. Because these stimulus checks is about to get done.
Yeah, and must need to get some income to take care of their families.
And my thing, that's my thing. My thing is, look, Kyrie Irving, it's cool. Hey, Chef Good was in the building. my guy. So it's
All right, nice to meet you.
it's one of them things like a lot of people are siding with Kyrie Irving in
really?
a lot of the normal people, not NBA players. The NBA players said, look, if Bron say we hooping, we hooping.
I've seen that because it's basically if Brian says it, then
facts.
So that's what I heard.
Because he's the face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Kyrie Irving is not the face. Far from the face of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So I look at this as I look at him right now as being an opportunistic activist. That's what I'm calling Kyrie Irving. He's being an opportunistic activist.
That sounds. I can place that
Because he has never ever been vocal.
he's not a vocal person.
He's never been vocal about these social injustices, right? And look, it's easy to talk about not playing when you're injured. It's
Matter
easy
of fact, because he's not coming back.
He's not coming back anyway.
So basically, now I'm catching up. I'm slower than 4 people.
You see what I'm saying?
He's playing anyway, so they come back. He's still sitting on the sideline. So why does he
Exactly.
matter? So his opinion doesn't affect nothing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, I'm with that.
And then on top of that, he has no game plan behind sitting out. It's like, all right, if you're going to sit out, are you going to employ these thousands of employees that are going to need work? Are you going to support their families? You got money.
He going to become Mr. Stimulus.
Exactly. Are you going to become the stimulus? No. he ain't suggest that. He's saying, he's basically saying we need to sacrifice some of the people to save the people. That makes no sense. Because there's ways that you can save people without sacrificing.
To my understanding, if they bring it back, it's not going to be high ticket sales. Like, they're not going to really push high ticket sales. Mm-hmm. It's going to be immediate family.
Yep.
Personal trainers, that type of stuff.
Yep.
Medical.
Everybody's going to...
Everything still be visual, like this TV, but no, it's not going to be no fans there.
At all.
So what's the problem?
And that's my whole
And everybody
thing.
gets checked out and inspected like a car before they get to rocking.
Right. And everybody's getting paid.
And yeah, everybody taking money still.
What about not the starting 5, but what about the 10th man on the roster who only gets $1.3 million? He hasn't even getting paid.
The one that only come to games somebody get injured.
You hear me? Practice squad, 2-way players. What about them and their money and their well-being?
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, those people created companies.
Absolutely.
Now they companies they can't pay their employees, and they could have come to home because they got the money daggone self.
Absolutely. It's something.
Guy's my man too, but he takes get a check mark for that. He whack.
Yeah, it's something. It's one of those things where it's like, imagine if I wasn't in Philadelphia right now, right? But I was still calling, rallying for something that was going on in Philadelphia, and I'm not here. I can't back something that I'm not even going to be a part of anyway. I'm injured. I'm not going to play anyway. So whether I care about playing doesn't matter.
That's like him and KD joining forces to stop it, but they're not playing.
Exactly.
This is. I mean, I say I don't pay attention to news at all. No, what's I'm ignorant for? 'Cause I got so much other crap to worry about.
Right.
But that's dumb.
Very.
And he hasn't been a voice for the NBA since he's been in the league.
And that's my whole thing.
That's
I
why
look
he
at
gets
it,
credit because he's so quiet.
I look at it, and that's exactly why people are jumping on the bandwagon as well.
Yeah.
For that same reason, because he's so quiet. Obviously, if he's talking now, he was really serious.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't complaining when he was winning.
He's content because he got money sitting aside.
And that's what I'm saying. These people that are in these positions that finally talk when they get to these positions are the exact people we do not want to follow, but we end up following because they're in those positions.
That makes sense.
That irks me so much. They say, oh, well, you can't help people until you get to a point where you can help yourself. I used to believe that, but that's some bullshit because I'm doing that and I ain't got shit. You can impact people. You can help people within your journey. It may not be to the masses as you would when you get to the peak, but in the midst of it, by the time you get to your peak, you don't already hit the masses. Yeah. Now you just replanting seeds, rewatering seeds, going right back through that, touching new people. We're so busy as people, especially in our culture, our people, our African American people.
A lot going on.
We really, really, really need to stop focusing on people that have not been helping us at all for all these years that finally wake up one day and want to help because they're opportunistic. They were never down with helping at the end of the day. It's not from the heart. Certain people do certain things from the heart because they do it from the start. If it's from the start, it's from the heart. Anything after that is opportunity. That's all it is in my eyes. I'm not saying that a piece of him isn't feeling like, damn, this is really a lot of things going on in this world. I'm not saying he doesn't care. What I'm saying is that that's not his motivation.
Hit the motive behind that stuff.
As of right now, this is an opportunity for him to stand up, for him to show that he's dominant, for him to show that he's a leader, for him to show this is why I left LeBron James' shadow in the first place.
And he's for the people.
And I'm for the people.
That's what it is. It's for the people.
Branding. Yeah. Great, just like all these major companies.
On his part.
Yeah, no, it's smart. Because he knows if he fails, follow.
What's great about it? Even if he fails, he made a statement.
Exactly.
And like you said, I didn't know, but he got a lot of people following his movement. So
you hear me? So it's smart. It's great. It's like Kyrie Irving's not a dumb guy. No. He's always been a smart, intelligent businessman. You feel what I'm saying? His business has always been in order from rip before he got to the NBA when he was in college. You get what I'm saying? His business was in order. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. He's a great businessman, but he's no activist.
Nah.
He is no activist at all. 90% of these people are no activists because they wait until their back are against the wall for them to even do anything to push. You name a person, I guarantee they waited till their back was against the wall, or they waited till they was up, aka their back was against the wall where, I got enough money where I have to contribute now.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
That's actually logical too.
Right, it's
a lot of crap though, but I didn't pay attention. So now I gotta go home, turn my damn TV on.
Yeah, I only
that's
watch
crazy.
I only watch TV and catch up on news like maybe one day like throughout the course of the whole week.
I tried to like yesterday. I finally watched it to see what the COVID stuff going on.
Yeah, and
seeing things that's opening up and see if the virus has spread it further. A lot of places that opened up like completely are shutting back down because it got worse again.
Yeah,
so I seen that, and that was it. I got back off.
Right, and that's all that I can take in news. I can only take a small dosage. I can't sit there and just.
I can watch all negative all day. I don't want to hear that crap.
If I watch the news for a whole hour, I'm probably going to do something negative after that. I don't even
watch the news, bro.
Like go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I try not to.
I watch YouTube news. Cause it's more animated.
Dude, you know what's ignorant, man? I don't know if that's smart on our part, but that's only I watch. If it's on YouTube, I just came off of it.
Yeah, see?
Showing them stuff about people's bad record deals.
Right.
Depressing, bro. I be having a good day.
Yeah.
I just got finished showing him on the way down here about people in bad record deals. A lot of people are signed to umbrella 3, 4, 5 people.
Yeah.
So a lot of artists don't understand that when they get paid, they're getting paid from the labels or whoever is up them, the umbrella stuff, right?
Facts.
Then you got to pay the label's lawyer, your management.
Yep.
So that's 7 people.
Don't include your homies.
And then whoever brokered the deal.
Then you got, the broker.
So it's like, you got 8 people. That's why Blueface, I was showing them how Blueface got screwed. A lot of companies are offering mad cheese.
Right.
But behind that cheese, they might have took.
Gotta pay so many.
They might have took that money from 2 other people, major companies, to give you the deal. So that's how I got broker. We got 3 umbrellas now. So now you got that money. Can they ask Blueface who he signed to? He didn't know who he was signed to. I just showed him the video right down here.
Get out of here.
Then I had a meeting with some people of mine last night about some situations, and a lot of people are signing beyond bad deals. Because if you take a person who has nothing, we had talked this last time, has nothing,
right?
And you put them on the table, so I can give you this or give you that.
They're gonna take it.
They're gonna take it, and they're gonna brush read that contract real quick, and not knowing how long they got to sign. Okay, give you a good example. This man's a label. He signs him, and he says, "I got you for 4 years, 2 albums."
Right.
People don't read don't understand. I'm gonna say fine print. Just that point right there, you have to understand what the 4 years mean. 2 album deal is.
Right.
4 years go by, and you did 2 singles in AP.
You ain't do 2 albums.
You're not in your contract because you gotta give them 2 albums.
Right.
So a lot of people are like, okay, I don't understand. My contract's over. No, you still owe 2 albums.
And then that budget come out of your pocket.
Yes. So everything they gave you.
Deep.
Oh, so you didn't know about that? All right, so this is about trying to teach people. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna put you on some game. Yeah. You want to get a spot? What's up? Come on. Come on. Well, go ahead.
We got Sonny Perez. Sonny Perez is joining us, man. We about to.
It's about to get deep.
We're gonna talk some game, man. Let's talk. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go.
Hey, Chef, what you do, boss? My bad. What you do? What you do? I'm sorry.
He's the chef.
You're a chef?
The chef of the network.
Oh, you're the man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I need to eat now. I'm hungry. What's up?
What you trying to do?
I don't know, man. We can do something.
Something like that.
I saw I stop and get something, but I'm starving. But nice to meet you, chef. Know what I'm saying?
You also.
He said, yo, we're gonna turn up today. The energy here last time was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't expect that energy I walked in last time.
It's gonna be even crazy this week. You know
I ain't know Chris do shit like that. Chris be wildin'.
Yeah, man. Look, cause I
respect you though, baby.
I'm not scared to talk about this shit that people scared to talk about.
Yeah, the platform's outspoken. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Speak your mind. Say your piece. Because if you don't say nothing, ain't nobody gonna hear you.
That's right, and it can't get fixed either.
We can't fix it. We can't fix anything. You can't educate if you don't even know if somebody knows or not. You can't educate unless you say something. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what the CME Morning Show is all about. It's a place for the voices. It's for the people. It's for the people, by the people, on a radio station that's for the people and by the people.
Yeah.
it's literally is that simple. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of the people, are you a business? Are you an artist? Do you need resources in order to sustain business?
Yeah.
Do you need resources to start business? Do you have just an idea and don't even really know where to start? Well, contact the Network 8, man. The idea cultivation firm, the only one in the world, because nobody else cultivates. Everybody just creates. Everybody's just creators nowadays. Nobody cultivators. Over here, we are cultivators, innovators, inspirators, motivators. We're everything. That's why we are the Network 8. People connecting people. It's for the people, by the people, ran by the people, filled with people. We the shit. And you can get spins, ads, and commercials for $10 a month. And if you don't get your spins, ads, and commercials for $10 a month, then you're not smart. Because $10 a month, you can get ads, spins, and commercials.
You gotta repeat that.
Spins, ads, and commercials. Network 8.
It's elementary, y'all.
Wait,
$10 a month.
but what are they if they don't get it?
They're an idiot.
They're idiots.
You're an idiot. You're literally an idiot if you don't spend $10 a month to the Network 8 for spins, ad space, or commercials. You're literally an idiot.
And now it come with a catering service.
And the Network 8 we just signed Chef Goodwin to the Network 8. In about a month, he will be an official business. He will be the Chef Work 8. And he will have a team of chefs along the U.S. and the global platforms,
Chef
man. Chef Work 8, man. That's what we're going to be. Chef Work 8. Chef Goodwin. The Chris Mack Experience. County Kravitz. But we back in here with 5-Star Management. Sonny Perez, man. We got Deuceon in the building, man. My guy, 100 grand, my man, 100 grand. I'm going to pull him up here in a little bit, too, in the second hour. Because I want to hear what he was up to last night in the booth. He called me, last night in the booth, I think it was 12 o'clock at midnight. I was going over the show. And he was like, yo, how do I open the Logic? I was like, oh, Nick, look, man. I'm in the middle of some stuff, man. And you got me over here doing stuff remotely, and I can't see nothing. I hate not being able to see when I'm giving instructions.
Yep.
It's hard to give instructions, good instructions, without being able to see shit. I gotta be able to see it. If I can see it, I can achieve it. That's all it is. If I see something broken, I can find a way to fix it. Because I gotta see it. You gotta see it to achieve it. But we with the 5-Star Management, Sonny Perez!
Yeah. What's going on?
So let's talk about bad deals. Let's talk about it. Bad deals, man. So many of them out here. Let's talk about them. What don't artists see? 5-Star Management.
This is just my...
What don't they see?
I'm going to say through my travels.
Okay.
I don't know everything.
Through your experience.
Yeah, through my experience.
I like that.
Through my experiences.
I like that.
I'm going to speak on just me. Somebody next to me may have a total different view on it and understand it and may don't mind the bad deals.
Facts.
Because it gets them out the instant, I ain't gonna lie, gets instant gratification. You got the hole.
Right. Get you out the hole you were in.
But in the long run, after a year or two, you're back in the hole.
Okay.
But people get these contracts and they read 4-year deal. I think the average deal is 4 years, the minimum, because they want to build something with you.
Facts.
So they don't want you to get one and done and getting out. Like the Puffy was doing, the bad boy shit.
Facts. He was just one and done and niggas always.
But yeah, he was just like shotgun.
Facts.
They was in the chamber, then they was out the chamber. So it's like, so Muzz get put in position with bad deals. So I was explaining to my Sonny, we was riding down here. I know for situations, besides the one I found on YouTube, I watched. See, I'm a YouTube news like you.
Right.
If it's on
I love YouTube.
YouTube is the instant gratification for me. I can find anything I want.
Right away.
Yeah, because you got people that tell you their situations.
Facts.
The news hide, the sugarcoats a lot of stuff.
Facts.
So a record label will give you a contract, say 4 years, and you got, I'm going to get small, you got one album. Now, understand.
I'm about to say, that's nice.
That's beautiful.
That's nice.
Because I'll take it.
Facts.
Now, if you're a writer, now realize, because we hung out last week, I didn't know you had the arsenal you had. So with that said, what's up, baby?
Fareed. You got state representative candidate Fareed in the motherfucking building.
So, you got to understand, you got some stuff. So if I came to you, so I'm going to put you on with something, I need one album.
I got you.
You got it because you got freaking catalog.
Facts.
You're dangerous to an industry because you can walk away when you want to because you have a catalog. Now, the problem with you, Sonny, people like y'all got 30 songs on deck, 80 songs on deck. I call y'all retarded because that means y'all still writing. Y'all still creating, adding to that crap. So y'all have an endless supply of songs. The average artists don't have that. They got one-hit wonders. The problem another artist has, when somebody comes to get a situation on the table, they say, all right, I want to put you on, give me your hottest joint. They actually give them the hottest joint.
Yeah, you're not supposed to give your hottest song.
You don't give them your hottest joint.
Thanks.
Now, you give me your joint, I'm like, yo, that's all right. Now, let me hear 4 more. Now you screwed.
Right.
Now, if I said, that's okay, but I says, all right, it's still you screwed.
Right.
If I ain't say, oh, that shit hot, you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta give me some more joints. But you gave me your hottest joint.
Now you're
going down.
Slope, yeah.
Am I gonna sign you? No, because that means you're not consistent.
Right.
So what I did with Sonny, I gave something that I knew he loved, but I took a song that I knew he didn't like.
Right.
I put that in the market.
Right.
People gravitated to it.
I was tight about that. I was tight about that shit.
I know you were. As an artist, I know you was.
I was like, bro, I don't even like this record, bro.
Yeah. But it's always as an artist though, it's always a song you don't like. That's the song for
It's the song.
That be the song that everybody gravitates to.
So
you be like, I hate my voice on here. This sucks. And then they be like, I love this song. You're like, the fuck?
Yeah, I hate the song. He played. But
Naj, Cameron. Yeah, we got multiple cameras in here. We a little fancy in here. His face was like, excuse me. Let me find out. No, we lit over here. It's the G-Shot, man. We lit. G-Shot, man. It's the G-Shot, man.
I apologize, sir.
Yeah, we lit over here at the G-Shot. We super lit.
But people get the wrong idea that everybody's confident, and you can't move unless you're confident. We was talking about that with you and your boy last week. You getting the average person gets where they post because of confidence.
Facts.
If you like it, you don't get it so far.
Facts.
So now I'm getting back to this contract. Now you got an artist who gave the label or A&R, whatever the situation is,
the hottest song,
the hottest joint, and you got 4 joints. I mean, you got 4 years, 1 album. Now, it takes a year to put somebody out.
Facts.
Even labels that got major money, it takes a year. If you go to anybody, your favorite artist you like, and see when they came out, right? Then you go look and see when they got signed. You're like, damn. Some of your artists been signed 5 years prior before they came out.
Right.
But people think just because they got signed to somebody, they popping next month, next week, next. Now, there's people that get signed 3 years ago that didn't get their signing bonus until 3 years after. Because labels will sign a person like y'all who got skills to hold y'all down for a minute so nobody else won't grab y'all. Meanwhile, they're going to focus on other people until they get played out. Now, next. Now, if they didn't sign you, and then he signed you, now you're popping, now they're mad because you're supposed to be their money. Now, this is where the game is at. Now you got a 4 year.
That's nasty.
You got a 4 year. No, you would get signed just to get shelved.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Now, I can prove it. You'll get signed just to get shelved.
I know a couple people that sign right now that's on the Squeaky from Toy Story.
Now,
they on the shelf.
The people that shelved?
A lot of niggas and squeakies out here. They just on the gram popping. They just popping on the gram. But they squeaking it.
Now watch this.
That's what they are on the top shelf. On the top shelf. They can't squeak.
Every now and then you see that squeaky
Right. That's what we call them, squeakies.
doing a feature with somebody else.
Facts.
But you would never hear their song.
Right.
It keeps it relevant so they're not complaining and putting their name out there in bad seed. Or they shuffle me. I'm like, damn, you're the hottest thing in Philly, but why they shuffle you? But you signed 2 years ago or whatever. But now you're in the feature with somebody. Oh, he about to come out. How many people you see on features that never came out? With their own joint. They just keep you relevant so they can keep you apart. Now they finally got room for you to come out. Now you ain't got that same pin you had 2 years ago.
Because you ain't really been seeing stuff.
You ain't been doing nothing.
You ain't been moving around.
It's your energy. Your energy's gone.
It's dead. You don't have no confidence no more because you're like, man, I'm nothing. I was being used.
Yeah. So now you're sitting back. Your third year. You're still squeaky. Fourth year come. I'm cool. I'm about to be out my contract June 1st.
But you ain't give them no album.
You never produced the album. So you still stuck to them.
Damn. So all right, this is my question. At 4 years, right? When your album, it's like if you didn't do an album, right? What happens after that?
You squeaky.
So you still locked. So after the 4 years, you're still after the 4 years, you're still in the contract technically because you never gave him the album.
Yes.
So until you give him the album, you'll get out of the contract? Or is that when they re-sign again?
If you get an album,
it's like
it's
financing
popping, if you
finance
get
your
an
deal.
album and it's actually worth something and they actually like you, then you go back to the motions again.
Okay.
But you'll be a fool to re-sign if they didn't put you out the first 4 years.
Facts. But a lot of people do that.
They do that. That's why they're screwed.
Like Chief Keef.
This is why a lot of people, if you pay attention, they get these record deals, right? Within the year, they get their own labels.
Chief Keef.
Because they're not saying, well, they screw me, I'm going to screw somebody else.
So that's why you be having artists sign an artist and shit, and shit like that.
So now it's like 15 umbrellas. Ain't nobody getting
damn.
no money. So people understand what the umbrella mean. You can't go around saying I'm under boom, boom, boom. It's 3 companies that's major billionaire type companies. They're billionaires, but you're still technically a 9-to-5 person, and you still in control. You don't own your masters. Because I gave him a building tree on the way out here. Y'all 3 here got labels, right?
Right.
But he want to sign him.
Okay.
But he ain't got the capital to sign him because he got too much flow in here.
So he holla at me.
So he went to you. Then you said, well, I ain't got the, y'all trying to do a total of 10 million. Now you said, well, I got 2. He only had 2. Now he went to him, he got 2. He got to keep going to get to 10.
So until
it might take 4 or 5 joints.
But I want a return on my $2 million that I initially invested. So you ain't gonna make shit.
Yeah. So now a label has to get 100% of the money back.
Right.
So now you got 4 people that signed him for 10 million. Soldier.
K. Luke in the motherfucking building, man. It's like deja vu.
Yeah, the same for
it's
last week.
It's like deja vu all over again.
So now you got these people sitting still. Now, we gave him the 10 million. He geeked up telling everybody like, man, I got signed to such and such. He got the new house, new cars, blah, 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 blah. Now understand, these 2 cats in the back already popping. They're not going to stop their wave because they're label mates, because they're bumping heads. They're going to let them 2 run their wave until y'all start falling short, if y'all fall short. Unless he's strictly that hot, and they put him out, and it's not going to temper nobody else's joint.
Damn.
Now, all of a sudden,
that's cool.
You ain't putting nothing out. Or you put a single out. You get your deal. Now, all of a sudden, you got to pay this man, that man, that man, that man. They lawyers, they management, plus whoever's on your team. How much you pocketed? Now, I'm going to dog them out. Now, you go buy the house that niggas can't get.
Facts.
You gonna buy that? I'm gonna say 1.2 million.
That'd be the dumb shit that niggas do all the time.
So you bought a house for 1.2 million. You buying the car? Cause I'm buying a goddamn car. I'm buying the hottest thing I can find.
Facts.
Whether you pay cash or finance, I don't know. That's your business. But now, Corona's here. Ain't nobody doing no shows. So these 4 people ain't getting their money now. Now all of a sudden, you got the bad house, got it furnished, and even if you pay cash for all this. Now all of a sudden, every month. You got to understand something. You got to pay a certain percentage back. You can't pay it back. Now all of a sudden, you got the nice crib. Guess what? You got to pay taxes on that crib. So if you got $1 million house, that's $100,000. Can you pay $100,000 every month, every other week, or how your contract is? You can't. Blueface is losing his stuff now because he can't pay. He's not broke. Now that's what I want people to understand. He's not broke.
Broke. He got bread.
He got bread. But he don't have.
But he don't got the bread that y'all think he really.
He don't have the capital to maintain a lifestyle because nothing's coming in. Because the who's rich, his Tatiana's still getting spun. Those 4 people. Well, I'm sorry, he has 5 people. His 5 people.
That man signed it. Yo, all right, look, real fast. Let's sidebar for a second. Let's take a breath. Everybody in the room, let's take one big breath real fast. God damn! 5 beat. That's uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco peoples. That's 5. That's like, all right, I just got paid, and I got to pay you, and you. Now I got to pay myself. Oh, snap. I got a girl. She rich. She expensive. I got to give her 10 bands.
Money don't last.
Oh, snap. I got kids. Child support. That's another monthly band. God damn.
Y'all all know you're young.
That's crazy.
How long Blueface been in the game? Signed. 2 years?
Yeah, about 2 years.
I'm going to give him a year because I'm not going to count this year because this year fell short because of the virus and stuff. Why is he losing his house and his cars?
Damn.
Now, because he has no money coming in. No bread. And the people that umbrellaed him.
Damn.
All right, I'm going to give a perfect example. He's Def Jam. I can put no names. I can't put no names.
It's a gazillion of them. Just know it's 5 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're.
Gonna say those 5.
You're Mega.
The crazy 5.
Mega record label, right? and he started the music game. Well, he's one of the main companies that started. All right.
Right.
Now he wanted to get situated, so now he umbrella his company. He umbrella his company. He umbrella his company. He umbrella 8 people. Now he the last person that signed me. I owe all of y'all, and the main man.
Damn.
So basically, he's pimping everybody to bring him money in.
Listen, I'm Puff Daddy.
Yeah, you pimping people. But people don't say that. So when they see the contract, and then they say, "Wham,
pimping,"
I'm signed to such and such. But what you're not gonna see who they signed to, who they signed to, because know why? I don't have no reason to talk to him because me him didn't meet. My deal is with him.
So what? So at the end of the day,
now I'm gonna ask you a question.
Right?
Could you ask me a question? I can get out my deal giving the album up, providing they like that album.
Ooh.
So if they don't like the album, what happens?
So they can be ignorant and say, it's not your best work. You can do better. There's a reason to keep you on the show. They can keep you there because they don't have to accept it. You can't return in a subpar situation. Yeah, tangible. Now I'm gonna give you a perfect example because everything I'm saying that y'all watching this is proof. I'm not putting names, but you can research what I say because I do research. This is why I do what I do.
Right.
Future, his homeboy, I don't know if his best friend, but his homeboy managed him, but y'all know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had a falling out. What their falling out was, I don't know. Right. But they had a fallout. Future kept moving, doing this thing, and his boy waited till Future blew up. Then all of a sudden he said, "You owe me 2 albums." If y'all paid attention, researchers, Blueface went back to the studio and pushed out 2 albums in like 2 weeks.
Oh, Future. When he dropped out
2 joints.
Yo, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
So Future dropped 2 joints.
He gave them joints like bang bang. It was like, all right, get the fuck out my face. Like, get out my face.
And now he's free.
You put them out there.
Gave him to him.
Yeah. So now.
Was it? No, wait, wasn't it? I thought it.
So understand, he gave him the albums and he still made money off it, but he out his deal.
Damn. Shout out Future because I like that Hendrix album.
Yeah, Future's a beast.
I like when Future. I like Future R&B shit, just like I like Drake R&B
so
shit.
If you pay
I don't like when
attention,
niggas rap.
Future puts out so much music now. He don't do that. He's not under the. He's free.
He's allowed to do whatever he wants.
He do what he wants. So now he can take his time and put out what he want to put out. So these deals are given every day. That's why they tell anybody in the industry, do not take a 360. 360 will give you anything you want. They give you house, money, everything else.
So real quick, all right. If I'm an artist, right? Say, cause it's an artist today, cause artists get signed every day.
Every day.
It's an artist getting signed today that might be listening to this show.
Pay attention.
What are like 3 red flags that an artist can like see and say, you know what? It's something shady about what's going on. Not necessarily saying it's a 360, but it's something that, what are 3 red flags that all artists need to look at when they're talking about deals and stuff like that with labels and dealing with people and stuff like that, contracts?
I'm going to tell you the quickest thing you do. If you go to a label to offer you money up front, it's a reason for that. Because they know you don't want to read the shit because you're just getting greedy and you just, there's people that wasn't even, there were people that were stable that took the money. A non-stable will take it faster.
Facts.
Now, second, now you got a situation where if people don't let you take your contract home, and they say you got to tomorrow or you got to Friday, they put a time frame on you. They rush you because they want you to learn the facts and just read the small print.
Stay woke out.
Third thing you got to understand
Stay
too.
woke.
You got to look at a situation where if you got a lawyer, you got an entertainment lawyer. There's two different levels.
Stay woke.
Basic lawyer can't do an entertainment lawyer's work. They cannot read those kind of logistic contracts unless they've been involved with people who knows the shit and they studied it.
Right.
But law and business is two different things.
Say that.
Facts.
So that's why if you go to a label, they ask you to get you a lawyer, and they suggest get you an entertainment lawyer.
Right.
Understand it, entertainment lawyer costs more than a
A
regular
regular
lawyer.
lawyer. Yep.
Say that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm being honest. Half of us in here, we don't do music, all of us, but y'all don't have an entertainment lawyer because we can't afford an entertainment lawyer.
Facts.
Now, they're going to
I ain't got
give you an entertainment lawyer. He works for them.
He works for
He
them.
works for them.
They're going to say, I have a referral. I got a list of people you can use.
He works for them.
He's
Now
on
all
our
of a sudden,
network.
Like a doctor.
Indeed.
Y'all get medicine, right? And you go to pharmacy and pay the prescription. Guess who got paid off for that? The doctor. That's why they write prescriptions to get paid.
The lawyer
Right.
getting the accident.
And the pharmacy that you choose, they get paid off it.
Sends you
Everybody
to the therapist.
uses this networking umbrella. It's everything
Right.
umbrella in life. Everybody's getting paid off you. So we get pimped daily anyway. But you got to look at the facts, though. All money ain't good money.
Facts.
And if they want to give you $5 million up front, I ain't gonna lie. I can't say don't take because your situation may be different. I was stable enough not to need the money ASAP, so I waited a year. And me being crazy, I just realized I've been doing it for 30 years. I thought I was smart. I thought I was doing it for 5 years. That's how long I've been doing it. Because we just talked about the other day. I said, damn, I'm doing all right. I've been doing it for 5 years. Met him a year ago. Started doing business with him 4 months ago and got him signed. But it took me 30 years doing it, stopping, doing it, stopping, doing it.
And
This is
that's
not
it.
easy. So
Exactly,
I learned from my
exactly.
own mistakes and people I know in the industry from their mistakes. I know people that made millions, had the business, had the houses. They got the apartments with the business in the parking lot. Who the hell does that?
Yeah.
Now, there's other people that have done it, and they ride around like they're still that person, trying to get back in the game.
Right.
If you 40-something, even 38 rocking, y'all generation ain't rocking with them because they can't relate to what y'all doing and what y'all been through and what's going on now.
Right.
So why are the label going to sign them when you can't get, if you can't capture the young people who spends the money? We didn't cater to my era. I'm old.
Right.
We ain't buying CDs and going to parties and going to shows.
Right.
The young people is. So how can a 39, 40, 45, 50-year-old relate to a cat who's 19, 17 in the streets? So you ain't making label no money.
Right.
So now those has-been people find people who's relevant and try to do features with them. But then they charge them because their name was relevant.
Right.
But you don't deserve that. Charge the new, pay the new nigga.
But that's how they keep themselves.
That's how keep relevant.
Yo, the game.
I'm down to say
wicked.
names because this.
I wanted to, but I forget what we
Yeah, I can't.
The game is
I don't want nobody
wicked.
calling your show up. I got names on people who doing dirt right now, and then
Yeah, we definitely.
Let me be real.
Definitely gonna talk outside the show. You
it's,
know,
it's like this.
Woo.
I just had a crazy situation.
Crazy.
I'm not gonna say when, but I really found out that people are not for me. Truthfully, that makes me smile because I'm still gonna do me. Because y'all the same ones that try to stop me, and I still got through the door.
Facts.
So, my thing is this: when people, like I was telling you, this is my man here. When people see good energy, it's gonna draw good energy. You can do what you want to do, but if 5 hate me, it's 5 that love me.
Facts.
So
100%.
I'm cool.
1000%.
I'm gonna support my 5, and they're gonna support me.
For real, if 5 hate you, that means 10 love you.
That's the facts.
What they talking about?
So-
What? That five is going to tell 5 other people, and they're going to be like, let me see what's going on. And then they're going to tune in like, it ain't even that bad. I don't even know what his problem is. I like ball. And then they be salty. Because then they look up and they on the CME Morning Show.
You know, but back to his original joint, I put out a song he didn't like, and it wasn't popping.
Right.
So now, you think his confidence ain't crazy? Because we put out some stuff that we didn't even like. Now, everything he puts out is like, it's okay, it's acceptable. So now there's no question. To send it and they put it out. So you got to know how to maneuver yourself. Don't kiss no butt. If somebody disrespects and violates you, you don't go back to that circle. If they cut you, you don't go back. I'm sorry. I don't care. If you got to feed your family, I got to feed the family. If somebody is going to make you bend your rules and bend whatever the fit they needs to get you in position, that's what you don't want to do. Because why? Once you start, you got to keep on doing it. So this is why I speak the truth. I stay true to myself. Because if I stay true to myself, I'm going to draw real people.
Facts.
If I'm fake, I'm going to get fake people.
Facts.
That means I got mad snakes. So I deserve to get bit.
Facts.
So unfortunately, because everybody got some kind of hidden agendas, you got to keep your guard up. That's with friends. That's with family. Family first. Family can be your worst enemy. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So you got to really be real with yourself, because the Bible speaks to that too. So you got to be real and just speak the truth. And if you got a problem with your partner, you talk to your partner. You don't tell somebody else to tell them something. I mean, it's a lot of stuff with this bull where I'm going to get one more thing. I'm going to let y'all talk what y'all want to talk about. I did not understand where I got to say the name, Moneybag Yo.
Right.
And it's a boy that he had beef with.
Gotti.
Nah.
Dolph.
The one that went to jail, came out, went back to jail for probation. Oh, you don't talk about making rap his butt off. He claims he taught Yo Gotti how to rap and he took his style.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I ain't even hear about that.
Yeah, I'm YouTubing.
Yeah, that's something new. I'm about to be on YouTube all day today. Hey, look, I'm learning some stuff.
You know what I'm talking about, fam. Light-skinned boy.
Oh, man.
He said that fly shit about Nipsey Hussle white.
Oh, Kodak Black?
No,
not Kodak Black. That wasn't Kodak Black.
He's from Memphis.
Moneybag Yo and I want to say.
I can't think his name. He was supposed to come out.
It wasn't Dove.
Look, he was supposed to come out.
fact check this
But
real
Yo
quick?
Gotti,
Yeah, that's what I'm looking right now.
I'm dying to get my phone. Give me. Oh, y'all got me messed up.
Moneybag Yo was beefing. What was it?
I think it was.
He's back in jail now for probation.
Gotti or Dolph, bro.
No. It's a light-skinned boy. The boy was about to come out. He was rapping. He went on YouTube showing how he was rapping. He showed Moneybag Yo Pride how he was rapping. He got locked up and he took his style.
Rollo?
Nah, he from Memphis. Light-skinned boy. Just say Moneybag Yo
Moneybag Yo beef.
beef.
Put it right now.
I did. Yeah, somebody fact check this. This is.
Moneybag Yo beef with
This is.
rapper who claimed he stole his.
Finesse 2 times.
That's his name.
Finesse 2 times.
Oh, that's who. That's who. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me.
I don't know who Finesse 2 times.
No. I know Finesse 2 times. Hold on. Let me close my eyes. Let me listen to it. Hold on. Let's take a moment of silence for Finesse 2 times.
What does it say?
Can we please have a moment of silence?
I know Finesse 2 times. I'm trying to listen. I got get this flow in my head.
His flow is Moneybag.
He
Yo
was
flow.
lit on Facebooks and YouTube.
He was
Like
the man.
he had freestyle, a lot of freestyle
That's
joints.
what
that
it
he
is.
used to-
So-
Yo, that makes sense.
Put it back on.
Holy snapper.
They had a click.
Yeah.
Now this is where we at. This is crazy.
Okay.
I never understood why there's rap beef. I understand it now. They wore a click.
Right.
It wasn't about who was better, because actually, Moneybags is fire. I play his stuff. I download his joint. He's fire.
Yeah, I like a little bit of Moneybag.
Finesse 2 times is fire.
He is.
So I really want y'all to check him out. He's actually, if you look at it, he's actually better than Moneybag.
No, he is.
His writing is way better. His pen's way
I
better.
didn't know that they were friends, nor that he
Yeah, there was a click.
apparently, you know what I'm saying, root
From
for
the
him.
same set, the whole 9.
That's heavy.
He goes to jail.
Finesse 2 times squashing beef with Moneybag Yo and Young Dolph.
Yeah.
Shout out Young Dog.
Everything I speak is
Shout
facts.
out
You can
Young
Google
Dog.
anything I say. I mean, that's just why I only speak stuff that I know of.
Right.
So Finesse 2 times is fire. And he was about to he got released and about to blow up again, and they bagged him on, I think, probation, some dumb crap. So he's back up. I don't know how much time he got. But shout out to Moneybag Yo, success. He's like, he beats, I play his joint. But they beef him because they got personal issues that's not in the street. But it was about who was better, and you went this direction with the music, and you didn't take me.
Right.
Same situation he's in right now. I don't get involved in like the he say, she say stuff, but I'm at the point now. I can say this on because free platform. Fuck niggas. I'm tired of people.
Yeah, turn your joint down.
Somebody's playing Moneybag Yo. Is that my phone?
Oh,
Somebody playing some Moneybag, right? I just all I hear is Moneybag Yo, and I'm like, and then I seen Toot get up and go towards the door. I'm like, the money bag like come to the door, like you know what I'm saying, like did Toot do this? Did Toot start playing some money bag? Cause money bag pulled up. I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't miss like major names in here, but I give a shout out to Moneybag Yo because he's fire. But I had to explain the situation. They have their own personal beef,
right?
And they went separate directions. They both could have been successful, but unfortunately, he went back to jail. Moneybag Yo is successful,
right?
So where that goes from that point, I don't know. But I only watch what I watch on YouTube.
Right.
So I don't know them personally, nothing.
Right.
But the same situation is where we at right now. Sometimes people don't need to grow when you growing. Where you go, everybody can't go.
Damn.
So if you are going and they like, hold on, but this is me. I'm constantly running. My people can't say, no, hold on tomorrow. So my theory, if we doing this tomorrow, that means you took my position. I waited another day.
Right.
I want to take your position, so I'm not sitting still. My team wanted me to slow down. I wouldn't slow down. His people wanted him to chill. We joined forces and took off. Now everybody, it's the money bag. This is why I'm using the name Money Bag, yo. I'm not saying you did nothing wrong because they watching somebody share the crap. I salute to your movement. You had to do what you had to do to fit your lifestyle and your family, whatever it is.
Facts.
That's what I did. If they got a problem how I moved and how I got there because they want to sit still, then that's on them. I had to get there to take care of whoever's around me to take care of their families. It's not about you, I'm not dissing you. So people want to spread crap. I ain't dissing. Salute to you and the team. And for that's 2 times. People don't need to go where you go.
Facts.
My mom and sister told me that. Then my girl said something about it. She said, "You know everybody." I knew literally. I knew everybody. Period. I knew everybody. But know what's messed up about it? I don't hang with everybody. Because I found out the ones that's around me ain't around me for me. So I found out it's a lot of envious, and I got just about my whole county against me. I found this out yesterday.
But I guarantee if you put a show together, they gonna pull up.
Nah, I know the craziest thing though?
They gonna pull up.
The same people are the ones that support me.
Yeah, I know.
And the craziest thing is, we don't do nothing where we at. We got where we at without even using my area.
Yeah.
So do I need my area? No.
That's that county shit.
Yeah, it's just the dumb stuff. So it's like, you can hate all you want on whoever it is. You're only going to hate but so much. And having hate is too much energy. I don't have the energy to hate another person. Sorry.
Way too much energy.
Shout out to the live feed for tapping in. I mean, it's screaming out. Everybody can't enter doors that was only meant for you to open.
Yeah. And truthfully, there's mad talented people out there. Sonny's been doing it for, man, I'm gonna let you talk how long you been doing it. I guess 12 years?
Yeah.
You take the mic. I'm gonna sit back and chill.
For like 12 years. Been doing music for like 12 years.
12 years, Sonny. So 12 years of doing music, man. What's the next pinnacle for you? Like, what's the next, like, all right, bang, I've reached my next step, my next peak. Now I'm going to look for something higher or go to something higher. What's that next, like, moment, that next moment of success for you? What's that look like?
Shit, it looks like all 2021 and the rest of 2020, bro, for real. I don't really set, like, any desired goal for myself. I just know the type of lifestyle that I want to live and maintain. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just chasing that by way of, shopping this music.
As you should. So what if somebody? So I mean, so how does it work? How does it work? Do you manage Sonny, or you manage Sonny?
I manage Sonny, and as of Monday, I have my own record label. It'd be legit, and
that's lit.
I'll be umbrella under Sony, and
congratulations.
Congrats, man. Congrats, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I have the power right now, without that, to sign him, and do distribution.
Right.
Now, the new situation is I'll be able to sign people, and I get to do my own distribution. So, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, if I wouldn't battle back and forth with people that have problems with me, but don't have problems with me, they have problems with him.
Right.
He was with his team for years. I said this to y'all last week about the Philly thing, and nothing was going. So if you were the smartest person in your clique,
in the wrong clique,
you ain't doing nothing. How far can you go if all of y'all don't have the energy?
Facts.
That's where he was at. I've been going 30 years, just came back to down north. But the people that I joined forces with, they know I've been doing this. They thought I was new, and I knew much as them. I know people. I'm connected. I'm connected too.
Right.
They wasn't connected. It was actually, I'm not going to diss them. I don't diss people. People put a wall up like there's something. The facade. That's the
facade. The facade. Okay.
Now understand. I didn't know you was doing this,
right?
But I still gave it respect because I felt the energy, like I said before. When I came in, I said, "Damn, that's what's up." Now, if I came in here and you ain't had nothing, it's a difference. But it really didn't matter because you didn't put that out there.
Right.
It's a difference. If you put it out there, now I see you for what you are and what you do have and don't have. Now I have the right to judge your opinion.
Facts. See, that's why you gotta stay humble. People,
so you stay humble.
Gotta
so when I see how you was really moving, you was here. That's why we always stayed in touch through this COVID.
Facts.
Then when I came, I put you here. Then when you start freaking networking more and more and more. All right, cool. This man, I'm gonna help him. He gonna help me. We gonna do this. The people I was around was feeding off of me.
Oh, see, the reciprocation.
I thought it was going to be. I appreciate it, boss. Thank you. Thank you.
We need the reciprocation.
I figured if everybody had what they claimed they had, we was going to grow.
Facts.
So then when I started talking to him on one-on-one, which I never did because I met him through other people, I didn't want to violate
the circle.
The circle.
Right.
That's respect. I respect that. I respect that. I respect it.
8 months went by. I'm like, man, I got all these connections. I'm tired. I ain't coming to sit still. I said, how long you been doing music? 10, 12 years. I said, how long you been around Sunset? 12 years. What have y'all done? Any shows? No shows. Nothing.
Nothing.
That
I ain't go out and go get myself. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like if I'm doing something, I'm doing it myself.
Oh.
But the people that I'm running with to do the shit, they're not doing nothing.
So
like that.
If you
putting out fire.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, we just putting out fire.
That's not how it works.
I ain't gonna lie, music wise, crazy. So now, me being who I am, I said, yo, I'm gonna check out the music. I'm like, this is crazy. Let's put it out. I got this, I got that. I couldn't find out the beats ain't even beats.
Because niggas is in the studio, right?
Come on, man.
Niggas in the studio getting the YouTube joints, making fire tracks, and ain't nobody buying the tracks. Nobody buying tracks. So now we got fire music that can't nobody put out.
You know what's crazy?
We can't stream none of that. We can't get no money off of that.
That hurt my soul.
Watch this. You see you download music?
Stupid.
All right, watch this. I'm gonna tell you this to you. All right, he got beats for sale right now, right? And all of us is artists. And he sees y'all every day. I ain't gonna lie to you. He probably got faith from one of y'all. Which one I ain't gonna point a finger. But then now y'all all lease the same damn beat. No, he come get a beat. Cause you know, DJs, well not the producers sample beats, not sample. They play tracks and you pick up what you want.
Facts.
Now he left got a beat. Now you came in the next day or 10 minutes later. Same routine to find your track. Unfortunately, you like the same track he like. He gonna sell it to you. Now everybody got the same track. Now understand, you ain't do nothing with the track. You gave it to your boy, but you got a copy of it. Everyone shares these tracks that they don't want to use because they realize they can't write to him. Now everybody, 30 people got this beat. You think he mad? No, because he ain't thinking none of y'all going in with the track.
Right. Facts.
So why am I gonna sell him the track and say, all right, well, it's already sold my man. He might do it to some personal stuff. That's like he did my man Ace. Ace gave him a beat. That's his beat. We do Ace. If Ace gave him a beat, that's his beat.
Facts.
If it's personal, that's my circle. They're gonna give you something that nobody's gonna touch.
Facts.
But if the average person got a lot of people want that one beat and you paying $20 a pop, that man got 20 people $20 a pop. Ain't none niggas gonna blow.
Why would I not lease it?
Why would I not lease it?
You want to rent a car? Come rent this car. You basically rent out cars.
I would never see the one thing.
It's dirty, bro.
The one thing, you know, and I tell people like this, you know, I never use like my path as an artist as an example because I think it was just different. I knew ahead of time that I didn't want to pay for shit, and I knew that the easiest way to not pay for shit is to be friends with the people that do the shit. You feel what I'm saying? And to help them build their shit and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I hate paying for beats when all my homies make beats.
Yes,
why not help them make $200 from 5 other people?
That's right.
Cause they gonna give me the beats free regardless. They my
that's your bros.
They my bros, and ain't nobody else gonna have them beats. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I always thought like if I help somebody else make some money, then I don't gotta pay.
But no, I'm not mad at
that's
that.
like that was always my thought process in like the music world.
That's your payment.
If I help, that's your payment. I just brought you 4 people that went 5. They went 5-hour blocks.
I helped you go viral.
4 people want 5-hour blocks. That's 20 hours that you just.
Got an hour for me.
You know what I mean? Somebody just people paid. I should be able to get this song out because I'm only here to do this one song because I know it's a banger. And then I'm gonna sit on it for like a year, and then put it out next year.
Yeah, so on that joint, you don't lease, you buy it, get the stems.
Yeah.
Now watch this. You rap. This my man now. He spit on the joint for me last week, y'all.
K-Luke.
Go to anybody's studio. You walking in with your track. I'm talking to you now. You walking in with your track. This is the hard drive.
Yeah.
I'm here now. I'm plugging into his joint. Now I'm going to record. When I come out that booth, after he mix and master, if he does mix and master, if we don't, the recording's done. Watch this man take the track, bounce it down to your drive,
and give you the MP3,
unplug it, and make sure to delete it. The problem that everybody's not paying attention to,
you're
left
leaving
it there.
your masters around.
I'm being real with you.
You're leaving your masters in multiple studios.
This is facts. I can't say all, most producers at some point run out of ideas how to create sounds.
Facts.
Now understand, you got random people coming to you, I'm going to say probably through emails, phone calls, and walk-ins. 30 a day? How intelligent can you keep making beats for year after year and keep making sounds? Where you think they're getting some, not most, some of the sounds from? From shit they did from, I produced a track for him, and it's fire, but I know he ain't did shit with it 2 years ago. I'm going to go back, take that beat, because it's in my board still.
Facts.
And I'm going to revamp it and sell it to him. So, producer job is hard as shit. I ain't going to lie.
It is.
I make beats. Producing is hard. We be at my house doing some stuff, and then I get 2 in the morning to make a beat, like I was telling you. Sometimes it's fire, sometimes it's whack. So I wake up in the morning, and play it back, man, that shit corny. So, then I go back, thinking it's some fire shit. I go see, like, okay, where I go left? I delete the whole track. So producers who actually produce daily, like Ace Rankin, that's a hard-ass job to be that smart, to make sounds for... Because he got to make beats for him to make him sound different. Right. He got to make beats for you to make you sound different. Facts. That's hard.
Shout out Ace the Chemist, man.
Yo, Ace is my
brand new studios, man.
Chemist.
Shout out Ace the Chemist, brand new studios, 2126 East Tioga Street.
Check them out, yo.
If you're a member of the network, then your rate's only $35 an hour. If you're outside the network, then you're paying $50 an hour. So you better join the network 8. So not only will you get spins, ad space, and commercials for $10 a month, you also gonna get studio time when you in the city of Philadelphia. Not only with brand new studios, but also with 1122 studios. Stay tuned for the literature coming soon. But what were you saying, my guy?
So Ace Rankin salute to you because I understand the guy. You're gonna get a phone call from a guy named Body. I told him about you last night, and he gonna hit you up for some beats.
Let's get it.
He signed with, I think Universal. Not Universal, Def Jam, I think it is. I'm not sure, I'm gonna put it out there, but he's with somebody. But he's somebody to mess with.
Who we talking about?
Body.
Oh, all right, Body.
But
shout out to Body, yo.
Yeah, man. So, tell him pull up to the studio.
Now, an engineer has to create all the time. Like architects.
Facts.
It's hard because I gotta make your building look different than his.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the money. Because you gotta be different to get people to buy your... You know what? Every time somebody raps on Ace beat, they're marketing him.
Facts.
He ain't marketing. It's not him marketing them. They're marketing. Every time somebody rapping his joint,
facts.
They rapping Ace.
Facts.
So when he puts something out, he putting his draws. He making sure.
Facts.
This shit fire.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ace got some shit that's diverse. That's like. And then when I finally checked his stuff out last week, I was like, damn. I didn't know he did what he did. Boy, fire. Ace just can create any freaking thing on the spot. He's ignorant.
Facts.
Ace is a beast.
Shout out to Ace producing half of For Your Girl from Part 2.
Matter of fact, Sonny Perez, Ace got like 5 tracks on their joint.
That's like had the album right there.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely
we doing
shout
an
out.
EP 7, and he
Come
got
on,
4 or
man.
5 on there.
Come on, man.
I met Ace a couple months ago.
Right.
Went through his beats. So I'm like, yo, I want to do his joint. This man, I got you all day. So he got 5 joints in his joint.
Facts.
You know,
that's all that's about.
I give credit when it's due, and he's a beast. But give shouts out to everybody who does what he does that can maintain and not go freaking crazy.
Facts.
Because he's the demand.
Facts.
Yo, man, I need a beat tomorrow.
Facts.
He got 40 people saying the same crap.
Legit.
Now he got to make all this crap for people plus his own stuff in his own circle. So him and everybody else I get sluiced to. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So basically, me as a manager, my job is not to pay for nothing, not to do a lot of crap. I just basically guide, supervise, implement situations.
Pay attention, artists. You gotta pay for your own shit.
And that's the last thing I wanted to ask you before I start bringing everybody else on and stuff like that. The last thing I wanted to ask you is I want you to really, really, really briefly, because it's a lot of fake ass. All right, that's why I have a moment. It's a lot of fake ass managers out here in these motherfucking streets. A lot of fake ass managers, and I gotta put the emphasis on fake ass managers. Cause these niggas be fake as shit. They be charging, but don't be putting the artists in position to bring any income. Mm-hmm. How you managing somebody and they ain't making no money? How you managing somebody and they don't got a team? How you managing somebody and you're the only team member? You can't be, you're a manager. A manager has an assistant manager. They have somebody to handle. It's like a store, right? If I got a sneaker store, right? And I'm like, I got the building. I need you to come manage this joint, right? You gonna hire an assistant manager. Mm-hmm. You gonna hire somebody to handle the kids' footwear, men's footwear, women's footwear, t-shirts, apparel, back of the house, the operations, somebody to handle the customer service manager. You got how you a manager and you just the only nigga on the team? What kind of business sustains itself off of one person doing everything for a building? Because the artist is the building.
He's the building.
The artist is the sneaker store.
The artist is the investment.
So how are you doing the marketing? How you doing the payroll? How you doing the bookings? How you handling the kids' footwear, the men's footwear, women's footwear, apparel, payroll? How you hiring, firing? How you doing all that yourself? And that nigga just standing there like, all right, I'm going to sustain by him doing everything. It don't work like that. So can you explain, as an artist, what do they need from a manager? 3 things, because we're on this 3-thing topic right now. So three things that an artist needs from a manager.
All right, here we go.
Life or death. If they don't got it, they'll die.
I'm talking to you because you rap, so I'm talking to need a person that needs going to ask you a question, right? What do you want and what are you trying to get to? Because a manager's job is to fulfill your goals. Try to the best he can.
Ooh.
His job is to put you in position. Second, you want a manager who puts you in position or puts opportunities on the table that you're involved in, that you have a right to say yeah, no to. And if there's a meeting with the manager and the promoter or whoever it is,
you're there.
You're supposed to be there. If it's the phone, you're supposed to be on a group call. Now, the main thing is the manager never is to decide for you. Reason why that? Suppose I did certain things for him and it flopped. Guess whose fault that is?
Yours.
It's mine.
Definitely.
So I asked him, I got this, I got that, I got that. He chose his lane. Where he's at now, he chose to be there. I give him the options. I find the best ones, decipher what's good, what's bad, and he chooses it. Then we figure it out, make sure it's straight together, and we take care of it. So you want a manager who's going to hear you out, listen to you, and fulfill your needs. Second, you want a manager who's going to come to you, like he said, and then say, I need this, I need that. Because as a manager, we don't pay for shows. We don't pay for your hair, your shoes, your jewelry, nothing. Record labels do. So labels do that.
Say that one more time.
The labels pay for you. And they don't pay 100%, they pay percentage. So whatever your percentage is, what y'all agree on. I have a record label that we had, me and my partner down, LeBaron Ty, shout out to you, Lyrical Noise Records. And we was pushing Lyrical Noise Records. Every time we got with an artist, well, how much you getting up front? I'm like, nigga, you walking down the candy store with me, nigga. I'll give you money up front. So I'm like, we got to figure this out. Okay, we was popping. I said, I'm going to start a management company. Research, management don't pay for nothing.
Right.
I said, shit.
That's why I started managing.
Yeah, so I got me a management company. So
shit
and they got umbrella under Lyrical Noise. I said, okay, I'm going to do that. So we got further, just managing people. So now, me learning from my mistakes, I still push management. Because I don't want to be obligated to pay for somebody who's not worthy of it. You put in the table that you're worthy, now you're getting it, now you ain't doing shit. So it's like spoiling a kid. If you want this, you pay into you. I pay to myself. I pay for my own company. I pay for everything I have, I pay for myself. If you want to give respect and do something on your own, you got to pay into yourself. If you can't invest in yourself, why should I invest in you? So the third thing is, it just can't be business. It got to be understanding and have some kind of love in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect. If you're just there for the check, how long are you going to keep your money with the person?
Facts. What happens when y'all go through coronavirus?
Yeah.
Damn! I seen a lot of fake-ass managers that's unemployed right now. Because they fake.
So,
fake-ass managers.
Everybody stop.
They fake. That's why.
We had major shows, but we couldn't do the show. They canceled it. So when Corona came, all we did is go in my lab and start. I ain't gonna lie, with no agenda.
Fact.
Head pull up. We turn the equipment on. Y'all gonna laugh. All right.
Oh, it sounds like a manager's got his own equipment.
So we start making beats. And we go live.
Fake ass managers.
If y'all go on my page, you can see we live. I'm making stuff on the spot. And hit it start. Rapping. We wasn't putting that shit out. It was just keep the energy going.
I might have some beats.
So it was just basically like a car keeping it tuned. And I was showing people the movement that regardless how God or the people may put you in a certain situation, you gotta adapt to it. So because of Corona, I'm like, damn, everybody's sitting still. We both said the same shit. We can't do nothing for like 2, 3, 4, 5 months. That's no shit me. We start doing music. We start doing interviews in Corona. I start spending more time on the label, building something, expanding it. Doing that, I got advanced because they saw that I wasn't gonna let shit stop me. People gonna feed off of you. 3 things they said. Somebody who gonna believe in you, gotta believe in yourself first. You don't spend no money. Management don't spend no money to get a situation with y'all too. That should be a partnership and a friendship thing.
Partnership.
Father, son, brother, whatever it is, sister, whatever y'all, if the racist is.
Facts.
And you gotta have somebody who has some business sense, because everybody's not a manager.
Business sense.
Music, you can't get in the game because that's y'all homies. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Facts. That's my guy.
You can manage him as long as you're doing your homework. You can manage him as long as you're doing your homework to put him in position. You just can't say, that's my man, I'm promoting him. Yo, you need
and that's what niggas is doing.
You can fuck with my boy.
They doing a lot of, yo, that's my man, he popping.
Yeah. Go for it. Yo.
Definitely.
Oh, we hate, but my
Definitely. Introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself. Tell the people, you know. You go ahead, Chuck, right here.
Definitely need to hear you, bro.
No, yeah, though. It's Manny 215 checking in.
Manny 215.
Yeah, though. But
shout out, Manny. Camera, my man.
So yeah, though, for like the artists, right? I was touching on a lot of good points. For artists, I think it's important, right? Because all right, even if we take a step back, right? We just look at the demographic of where hip hop come from. It come from poverty. Even you take it back to Paul Herc and them back in the day in the 70s, where it started in the basement, come from poverty. So nobody really starts off with capital to get it going, right? So I think as an artist, to approach the situation and build some type of assets, some type of collateral and residual income for yourself outside of just the music. I feel like a lot of artists they invest too much time into the music. If you hot, you hot. The art ain't never gonna go nowhere. I've been rapping 10 years. It ain't never going nowhere. Trust me, it's not going nowhere. But it's real beneficial to sit there and say, all right, outside of music, outside of upholding this image of the rapper,
what you got?
I'm gonna go and put this in position. I'm gonna LLC this situation. I'm gonna get an EIN number for that. And learn the business on this. I'm gonna figure out what an ISRC code is.
Protect yourself.
I'm gonna figure out what that is. So by the time I'm at the table, I control the conversation.
Thank you.
And it eliminates the whole problem of like,
knowledge is power.
It eliminates the whole problem of getting over on. Like, can't nobody get over on you if you know what you doing,
so
what the business is.
You're ahead of the game. That's what I just said to them. You gotta play catch up. As he's managing him and vice versa. Learn what y'all getting into. If y'all want to be a architect school, you gotta learn what the business is of the architect.
Right.
What the contracts are, what the stipulations are with him. He's doing music. He learned what he's doing to protect himself, the business end. The artists don't know the business. That's why they let the managers. I don't want to be your boss. I want to teach you what I know. Reason why, and he knows everything I know. On the way up here, I was teaching him. That's why we laugh about the conversation. My thing is this: if I pass tomorrow, and he didn't know what I know, where he go?
Right.
He goes to somebody else. I got you. Now they're eating off him forever.
Right.
He's in the umbrella deal.
Right.
So I teach him. So if I pass, because shit happens, I could be Corona tomorrow, shot on the corner right now. That man can still float. You know why he can still float? Because when I meet with the label, he meets with them too. He knows I get 2-day place and back. And when he calls them, they answer the phone and talk to him. And if they don't talk to me, they call him. So technically, he don't need me. I can now focus on the next artist and put them in position and give them the same love.
And that's the extension of the company.
That's what I did.
The growth.
Now, let me tell you something else. I asked him, I said, yo, this is facts. Y'all can verify this. If I was a real person, he was a secure artist, would this artist really be understanding of me signing other people with him? Because he's scared that they might get the shine?
Right.
He's helping me find damn artists.
Right.
I signed two more people last week, Sonny. And I'm asking them, this is how I do. I'm a good person. Not the best, I'm a good person. I'm for the artist.
Say that one more time. I'm not the best, I'm a good person.
I'm a good
Can you
person.
say that?
Yeah,
I'm not the best, I'm a good person.
I'm getting that put on. AO2, we need shirts. We need shirts that say, I'm not the best, I'm a good person. Just a good person. Because that's what I am. I feel that. I feel that 100%. I ain't the best.
Oh, look.
Yo, bring that over here, too. Salute. AO2, bring that over here, too. Swing that right here, too. We're going to put it right here.
Everybody got a side.
No, keep the genius. Today is Juneteenth, bro.
Yo.
They just made it a holiday Monday. This man is on it, bro. The man is
Here
on
with
it.
it,
They
man.
just made Juneteenth a holiday Monday.
Wait, how much that running for right there?
What these joints, how much is these joints?
And I'll be marching at
A dub, they a dub. They only a dub.
got a dub for you.
They only a dub. They only a dub. The Juneteenth Glockaware t-shirts. Juneteenth Glockaware t-shirts, man.
Let them know the address.
4933 Oyoke Road, Philadelphia, PA,
Yo, we
man.
ain't here deep, y'all.
You already
What
know,
y'all
man.
know?
Oyoke Road, Ruscombe, man. We right here, man. We here
We
all
here.
day, every
We
day.
here building, y'all.
Sunday to Sunday, Glockaware Radio, man. Come
Tell
on,
me who you
man.
is. That's my people's down.
Fareed Abdul, talk to him, man.
Listen, future Philadelphia, future the country.
And I support him.
And, you know, I support everything that's going on. These brothers in here, they
I need
teaching
one of
me.
them too,
I'm
too.
like, man, I need to know some of this stuff. But I brought my young brother, Manny, 215.
That's who's speaking now.
Salute.
So, oh, my bad. So everyone, once again, I had to bring my young brother Manny 215 in here. You know, he's doing a lot of amazing things in the community, you know, not just as far as music, but giving back to the community. And I linked him up with my brother who's doing another amazing job. And we're going to do some stuff on the political tip, but it's like deja vu because we was all in here last week. And look, and coincidence, we just came back and the universe brought us right back to each other. So my brother right here is teaching me some stuff that I didn't even know. I'm like, wow, why even get into the music industry if you don't know the business side of it?
Exactly.
He's teaching us, seriously.
Exactly.
The young fella stepped up now to speak. For the fact, inquiring minds want to know different ideas and way people think and how to get blindsided with things. So my thing, what I was getting to, I got my guys. Like, I'm gonna use you again. Cause you
We in conversation.
Yeah, we
here
rocking.
now. Yeah,
That's
we
what
rocking.
I got my respect. I like energy. I'd say I want to rock with you after today. We'll talk. We're gonna talk. I'll let my team decide who's gonna rock. Now, why I do that? You might say, well, that's kind of wrong. Me and you cool. But the reason why, supposing my teammate feeling your energy. Now y'all labor mates, y'all got beef.
Yeah.
Now somebody's money gonna stop. I put people together, the money keep on going. So if my team is cool and they feel the energy and like the style, then shoot, we good. We ain't got no problem because I don't want to blindside my movement.
All right.
Same thing you built your own joint. Build things where the pieces fit. Don't force fit it. You force fit it, it's gonna crumble. Facts. So like I said, I learned from other people's mistakes. I learned from my mistakes.
A puzzle.
I was trying to force feed a situation because these guys were my friends. They were friends. That's where they should have left it as friends, not business partners. Put the business in it, it went different. I don't have beef. They got beef. It's not like y'all see them shoot the fair one. It ain't that type of beef. It's mental beef because they don't understand certain situations. But I was you. I read. I learned. You're doing the best thing you can do is protect yourself. So if I was to become your manager, guess what? Me and you gonna protect you. It ain't the waiting on me no more. Because you're gonna help me understand some things that I might not see in a second. But your court, matter of fact, did you see that last line? So you're gonna help me, you know what I'm saying, stay stable. So that's why I teach everyone. So what you know is what he knows. He didn't know that before. His team was getting told this from other people. And they thought they was in position. Nah, they was being used.
Yeah. I think it comes down for the artist, like, just ask yourself a question, like, what you really want? I can curse on it now.
Yeah.
What you really want?
Free platform.
Yo, yeah, do what you want, man. Curse, we can curse. We can do everything here except crazy stuff.
No, but you gotta make sure you know what you want out of the game. You feel me?
Before you get it.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because I mean,
Like you said a few minutes ago.
If you in it for just the lifestyle per se that comes with being an artist in the hip hop game.
It's risk with it, man.
Yeah, too many risks.
You going to get it, but that don't last.
It
You
don't.
feel me? Everything got a appointed term. You feel me? So just to think a little bit farther into what it is that you want just out of life, period, and it's going to help shape everything else out.
No, hell yeah, I totally agree. So I got a question for you, Manny. So outside of the music, what is it that what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Like what's your mission? Like your mission in life, period. Like what's your mission statement for Manny 215?
Our mission statement, man, is just take risks and prosper. You feel me? Like each man feed a man, we get a game to the babies. You feel me? So
facts.
Just staying sturdy within myself to throw the ball to the next person and watch them score the touchdown. So like
facts.
Couple things I get into like outside of music. I just started a painting company called Dip and Splash Paint.
That's what's up.
So right now, like we got a couple event spaces on tri-monthly basis that we work on. Be painting downtown on the condos and the skyscrapers and stuff like that. And all
for sure. What's the name of it?
Dip and Splash Paint. Y'all can hit us up on
Dip and
Instagram.
Splash Paint.
Yeah. So and the whole reason with that is like
I fuck with that.
It's like it's really to go and create opportunities for the young boys to show them you can think outside the box a little bit when it comes to getting money. You feel me?
No, it's crazy. I have to expose you. How old are you?
I'm 23.
He say he's 23, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention. The boy says he's 23.
Turn your live down. Turn it down.
Who's?
Nigga, turn yours off.
No, he's on. Look at this.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm 23. I'm
23 years old.
And he said that he's doing it for the young boys. Ain't he a young boy?
That's crazy.
So he's young, thinking about the younger people.
And that's exactly
That's rare.
the opposite.
That's crazy.
That's the opposite of what I was just talking about earlier when we were talking about opportunistic activists.
Yeah, because it's for the
people,
streets.
People
it's for
that
the streets.
exactly, bro.
We can't forget.
And that's
we can't
exactly the opposite.
forget
I fuck
about
with you, man.
We can't
It's
forget
crazy.
about tomorrow. You feel me? Like
Can't live for the day.
Yeah, you're live. And another
I fuck with you.
like another get into another aspect of what I get into. Like even how I met Fareed. You feel me? Started a community organization called What I Wish I Knew Foundation.
Okay.
And our whole motto is like, in order to get a stampede turnaround, you gotta start with the front, and the kids is tomorrow, so we gotta tap into them. If we want to think about tomorrow, we gotta pass the game down to the youngins. You feel
Absolutely.
me? And it ain't no set age on where you can give a youngin some game. You feel me? If I'm 23 and you 18. I can give you 5 years worth of games, so you won't make some mistakes that I ain't. That's gonna get you far ahead. So by the time you 23 and I'm 28, you ahead.
Yeah,
you ahead of the
facts.
curve. You ahead of the curve.
You can tell you got good old heads. It goes back to what I keep saying.
But that's what your debate was last week.
Yeah, that was my debate. These young boys don't got old heads. You know what I'm saying? And I do also see the flip side of somebody. I wouldn't say necessarily 18, but let's take somebody 21 and somebody your age, 21 and 23. I do see where the disconnect comes in that with somebody that's 21, where they look at somebody that's 23, it's like, what can you tell me? I see the point of view.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, nigga, we damn near the same age.
Right.
Until you get to know a person, you start to know what they've been through.
And that comes from the individual just being open-minded, not being arrogant up here. Because at the end of the day, you can learn from a baby. I got a 2-year-old. I learn from my son all the time.
My son out there, I learn from him every day.
I learn from my son all the time, you feel me? So it's to not be arrogant in the head. It's to not be like thinking that, I got it all figured out, and think that we're just also independent. At the end of the day, we put on the earth. There's 8 billion of us on this earth for a reason, you feel me? For us to all come together.
100%.
So it's like, if we out here just thinking, moving off the basis of like, I gotta do what's best for me. I can't even think about what's good for you. Where are we gonna go? Where can we lead?
This is a very important question. Cause we talked about this last week. Last week was so much energy, was crazy. What made you take the path you're taking? Like, I'm not saying you don't hang with them.
No.
But you have people your age.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got people older than you.
Yeah.
How did you figure out and decipher what you need to do and separate certain people? Or did you separate people to get where you at?
No, definitely. First and foremost, it's just a lot of prayer. You feel me?
Yeah.
I went through a situation where 2017, just to get into like my story and all that, I went viral when I was probably like 16, 17 off of music on SoundCloud. I created like a series called like Relationships, and it like went crazy all throughout the city. So had like a little name throughout music. But once I got older, started going through life. You feel me? 2017, I caught like 3 cases, sat down a little bit. My son was my son mom. She was 6.5 months pregnant. I'm booked. And I don't got no bail because I got a detainer, and I'm all the way out the county. I got a detainer.
Oh, you was in the county. That's where I'm from.
You feel me?
So
I got to sit it out. So, but in that time though, a lot of people look at me like I be creating, they be laughing sometimes. I be like, that was probably one of the best things that happened to me because it gave me a time to sit down. Yeah, I looked at a lot of stuff I was doing. Like I thought that made sense for where I wanted to go, but it didn't. You feel me? So going through that situation and seeing my son being born, be able to come home and see him be born, it just made me just think a little bit more outside of myself. You feel me?
Yeah.
Made me look at the bigger
Made you
picture.
mature.
Yeah, made me mature. Made me mature. So like, and I just carry that. I just carry that every day.
So to kind of piggyback off of that question that he asked you, I'm a big believer, right, in planting the seed. You water it, go plant another seed.
Shout out to Ryan Harris.
Water
man.
it. Playing another one. Definitely shout out my guy Ryan Harris. So we definitely already connected. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Lil, we probably know the whole squad. You know everybody. So all right. So we all acquainted. The energy's there.
Crazy, right?
You feel what I'm saying? The energy's already there. So I'm and that's why I fuck with them so much, cause it's not like I'm not a big dweller on people. You feel what I'm saying? I don't dwell on the people. I don't. I plant seeds. I tell you I give you game. You knew better, you do better. I move on to the next person, right? You get it or you don't. The issue with me and Fareed, the debate with me and Fareed last week, he was like, no, you can't like say fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, like you have to say fuck them because you're stuck with them.
No. I'm gonna say this. No, because I agree. I agree with both sides. It's a balance. I think it comes down to a balance, right? Because at the end of the day, to what you said, you asked me, you said, is it people I separated myself from? Yeah, I was in the street, I was selling drugs, moving around, doing what I was doing. I don't hang around nobody was on that tight time with no more. And it's not no beef or nothing. It's not.
It wasn't for you.
It's not for me. I'm
wasn't
on
your future.
I'm on what I'm on. You feel me? It's like a progressive mindset towards a stagnant mindset. You feel me? Of like just being comfortable with the situation. So like when we just be conscious of like where we at as a people and just the conditioning that we live amongst, you can't even really blame certain people for looking at their situation, not being able to see an hour into their day, let alone to have a 5-year, 20-year plan.
No, facts.
So it's like you gotta stay.
That's deep.
You gotta know like just how to bounce in and out. You feel me? You gotta know how to bounce in and out.
And I think that's the beauty of like when you building. You get what I'm saying? Because you gonna have me. I'm a ping pong all across the globe. You know what I'm saying? I'm ping. I'm all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But when you have a conglomerate or a group of people that are working towards one cause,
together,
you can say, all right, bang, I'm a ping here. Yo, Fareed, they need you here. Cause he can go there and he can maintain
here
while I'm over. You get what I'm saying? And then if you have 1,000 Fareeds, 1,000,000 Chris Max, 1,000,000 Manny 215s. You get what I'm saying?
No,
like
but
you,
look, let me
bring that together. That's fire.
I want to challenge that, and not saying that what you're saying is wrong. Cause I see your perspective, right? But like just on a reality tip, there's only one of everybody.
Yeah.
There's only one of everybody, right? But we gotta look at it like this, right? When we talk about like just progressiveness to progress is to change, right? We agree on that. To progress is to change. So like to change a situation, that's creating something that has never been done or seen before. So for a lot of people, when we on these missions, to the point of like why Fareed feel like we can't forget about those people, is because the mission be so important, because we trying to achieve something that has never been seen, that people have never seen with their eyes, so they can't. That's like never being in that building across the street over there, right?
Now
and I'm
telling
you, like, bro, they got walls that if you press the button, $100 come out, and you can just take it and leave. You're not gonna believe it until you go in the building.
Yeah, witness yourself.
So we gotta keep going with the mission to make it tangible, for the people to see, and then they can say, all right, I see what he was on. I see what he was talking about. Now I can make the change within myself to progress within myself to keep going. You feel me? So that's why I see both sides of it. You feel me? Because you can't stay in those places because then you can't make the change.
So what
you don't even grow yourself.
Yeah, you gotta keep
He's
going.
saying the same thing. He wasn't even here last week.
Fact.
He's saying the same thing that y'all was debating. I came in on the defense with him. Getting people to see your vision, because you just said the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the hardest challenge you can ever get involved in.
Hardest.
But once you get one to see your vision, and that second person can start speaking for you, and now the third person starts speaking for you, everybody held accountable. This is then it goes to what he was saying. Now you got your team. Now I supported his situation decision. Now he can go to Lang City because y'all got it held down here.
All right.
Now he gonna respect the city of Lang City. Now he going to Chicago.
No, wait. No, I'm not. No, what I'm saying is before the team. What I'm saying is be the example.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I couldn't get here. Like I couldn't get to this point at 30 years old, right? Who I am, dwelling.
You can't.
I had to.
I'm 49.
I had to.
Still?
I had to. You know what I'm saying?
I got less time than y'all.
I had to say, yo, like F you, F you, F you, F you, F you, F you, F you.
But that's where we was debating.
Yeah, like.
I got you on my window back there, so you good.
It can't just be F you. It gotta be like.
If you don't.
It gotta be like, listen. If you're not holding me down to the point where I can't move, but you just don't understand, then maybe I need to find a way to make you understand.
Yeah. By doing it.
But hold up. If a person is holding you back, then you walk away. But if people are not holding you back, they just not latching on to you.
That's a hold back.
But that's not a hold back.
That is.
So it's more so like
I don't want people to latch on to me because they're holding me back.
No, people.
That's what a latch does. The latch stop something from going forward.
But this,
I don't want somebody to latch on.
People going latch on because
like,
that's not true.
If I grab onto you and you're trying to move forward and I'm not trying to move forward,
why would I grab onto you then if you're not moving forward?
Exactly.
you are gonna grab onto me.
No. I know where you at, bro. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
I know where bro at, but bro.
What do you mean?
Bro with their hair, bro.
No. You're not. I don't deal with people that's apart. I deal with no. I don't deal with people that's apart. I deal with people to start. It's a difference.
Chris, right?
Once I start, you're still a platform in the vessel. What the
I'm
fuck?
not. I'm still. You're not latching on to me, bro. It's not latching on, bro. I don't like that word. Maybe it's the context. Change the word.
No.
I don't like the word latch. I don't like the word latch. It sounds like leech. It sounds like leech.
No. Hey, Chris, right? Chris, I see where you.
I'll put you on. I'll put my arm around you. I'm not gonna hold your hand.
No.
It's not. That's the same difference is a difference.
It's a change.
The same difference is a difference.
No, Chris, it's the same.
No, because what you saying?
If I put my arm around, come on, bro. Let me show you something. Instead of here, come on, guys. I hold my son's hand across the street.
You don't like
watch this.
latching.
All right,
Don't say you don't
watch
like
this.
latch
Watch this.
Because me latching on to you is going to expand your
All
platform
right,
also. Every
both statements that y'all making.
I don't like the word latch.
Yeah,
I don't like the context that y'all use the word latching.
Latching is something.
Latch on to you, I don't like that.
When you doing that?
I don't like that. I don't like the word.
You don't want to.
I don't like the word.
You don't want.
There's leeches because leeches is different. Latching
It
means.
sounds too much like leech. I don't like latch.
Hold on. Watch this. I'm gonna tell you the difference is.
Hey, big bro, you got it.
I'm gonna do it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it. I want you to step in too.
I'm not holding. I'm not holding your hand, but I put my arm around you and show you something.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give.
You see what Simba did? You see what Mufasa did with Simba? You see what Mufasa did with Simba? That's what I do. I'm Mufasa.
I'm gonna let young boy. Yo, watch this.
I'm Mufasa.
I'm gonna let young boy take the turn.
I'm not Zazu.
I'm gonna get at you.
Y'all niggas, it's a lot of Zazus. I'm not Mufasa. Nigga, you know what? Look. Listen. You know what Mufasa did? He said, Simba, see what the light touches? That's ours. If you go outside of that, that's not ours. And then he let him live. He went outside. He said, oh shit, Dad, I need you. He said, okay, I'm here. He came and he saved him, and he never went back there again.
But it created the. But look. Look, we gonna stay on Lion King. Let's stay on Lion King. All right, look. So look. No. To that point, let's think about why Simba went to the elephant boneyard because his pop put a limitation on him. Right? He
Okay.
told him he told him this.
They go against the grain.
Don't go there. And it put a sense of fear in him, right?
Mm-hmm.
We men.
It put fear in
No,
him.
no,
It's
no, no, no.
curiosity. Different.
Curiosity.
It's curiosity.
No.
It's
All right,
either-
fair
it's
context.
It's all context.
You're right.
Curiosity.
Curiosity. It put curiosity into him. He went and was curious.
Uh-huh.
Right? Caused friction.
Before he was curious, though, he went and grabbed somebody else and brought them along
to
bring other people in danger. Go ahead, keep going.
What the monkey say? Look beyond what you see.
What did the monkey say?
Okay.
He said, look beyond what you see. The wisest person in the movie.
He didn't say that to him before he went to the joint, though. He already went.
He gave him a revelation.
That's at the end, though.
He gave him a revelation. That's the revelation is important.
Okay.
He said, look beyond what you see.
Okay.
He said, look beyond what you see. So when we talk about the people, right? When we talk about the people and we look at people of like, all right, dang, they're holding me back. No, it's not that they're holding me back. Let me look beyond the surface level of why they think the way they think. Beyond the surface level, we coming out of 400 years of oppression. That's deep.
Right,
you can't change that overnight.
You can tell you hang around you.
You can't change that overnight.
Yeah, you can tell. They must have talked about this on their way in.
That's fine.
They must have talked about this on their way in. She said, yo, check the live last week. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you gotta come back next week. I need you back, Manny. I need you back next week. You coming back next week, Manny.
My camera's
coming back next week.
My camera's been on his
Cause we haven't, cause you went. No. Hold on. Time out. Cause you didn't continue your Lion King speech. I'm trying to continue. Because
this is crazy.
Because Rafiki wasn't even in that whole dialect of time. We're just talking about Simba,
This boy.
Mufasa, and Simba, and we weren't like that's completely opposite of what it is we were talking about. We were talking about when somebody is telling you, yo, you see this right here? This is what that's what Mufasa said.
We was talking about the latch on, right?
You see what happened? He didn't allow him to latch on.
Right.
He gave him the game. He said, yo, this is life or death. Right? Bang. Simba said, you know what? I'm curious. Let me go grab Nala, and I'm gonna take her into the danger with me because I'm curious. Now we both gonna be curious, but he didn't even tell her they was going to the danger until they was already in the danger.
And that's the streets right there. That's
Hold on.
In the street.
Okay. So then he had a choice. He had a choice after that. When he called for help, which niggas call for help, because when niggas is booked, they rat. When niggas is booked, they tell. When niggas is booked, they rat. When niggas is booked, they tell. Right? And then they always got point the finger everywhere else.
But you got
hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Then you got niggas. Hold on. I'm giving you two different kinds. I'm giving you two scenarios. Then you got those niggas that rat. You got the niggas that tell. You got the niggas that all that. Then you got the niggas that say, oh shit, I fucked up. They take that one thing called accountability, which Simba took. He took accountability for his actions. Mufasa came and saved him. He walked with him, told him, yo, I understand you were curious, this is why you can't do that. They laughed about it. Simba took accountability for his actions, and then after that, what did Simba do? Simba moved accordingly, the way he was supposed to. And then what happened? His father died. The person that took him, that helped him get out of that, to get out of that mindset of, oh, let me be curious and just do what I want to do because I'm curious about it without listening to the people that are telling me what and what not to do that are trying to push me. He took him out of that mindset, and then he died. He got killed. So then what happened was he ran because he felt as though he was lost again. He was lost, so he ran. And then he came back finally when somebody that was a familiar face was able to pull him back out of the rut of paradise, quote unquote, that he thought he was in. He ran away and he thought he was building a new home. He did not build a new home. He built a replacement. Hold on, let me finish. He built a place to hide, which a lot of us do. I did it. I went for years doing it. So you find a place and you hide, and somebody familiar that sees a king in you, sees that you are better than what you are living, sees that you are running away from your destiny, they come and they pull you out of that again, and then you sit on your throne as king. That's not ledge, bro. That's not like you're allowing people to live.
No,
you give them game and you let them live through that, and they'll come back, bro.
He's totally dependent.
I recommend everybody.
spot on.
I did not
Spot on.
No. Teaching tool.
No, bro. Hey, Chris, is that the concept? What's up, Cody? You got dollars? You
spot on, y'all. Look, go get Lion King, cause I'm crazy. I gotta go rewatch it again. I did not know it was a learning tool because this shit's killing me right now because they speaking some stuff which is facts.
So look,
and it's debatable.
He had people that he had a village.
You just made him the biggest latch of all latches.
He wasn't a latch.
He was an emotional latch. That's the
no latch. It's not even at the end of the day, Simba's the prime example. A lot of us. Simba ran away. Simba ran away. Look, listen.
Decision to come back.
Not even look, no latch. No latch. Bro, y'all crazy. No latch. Let me get a second part.
Yo, let him get his off his chest. Let him get off his chest.
And that's the environment. The product of his environment.
The pig in the road, it made him carefree. They gave him that careless.
That's nigga's environment.
Came back and got him and brought him back.
That's nigga's environment. That's around the way. That's our neighborhoods.
That ain't me. That ain't you.
That's our neighborhood. So no, it definitely. Alright, yo, Chris, we here. No latch on Simba part.
Tell him.
No latch on Simba part. At the end of the day, Simba ran away in fear. Why?
Straight up.
Because his pop died and his uncle manipulated him. His uncle.
Yes.
So wait. It is, and that's why I'm saying there's no latch. Simba did what a lot of us do, which the conditioning of this company has taught us as black men to do, is to run away in fear from the accountability part. To run away in fear from the accountability part. When he seen Nala, he got into a sense of contentment when he met Timon and Pumbaa. He got into a sense of contentment, eating bug, carefree, Hakuna Matata. He met Rafiki. He met Rafiki. Rafiki told him,
He already knew Rafiki.
Look,
Rafiki was always in his life.
No. From the no. All right, context.
That's bro. It's called a journey.
Rafiki said his story in the beginning. We're not gonna get no understanding where everybody talking. We're not gonna get no understanding where everybody talking. Look. Let me get it out. You're right. Context. Rafiki put the thing on his head when he was born and lifted him up. Boom. When he was on his way back, he ran into that boy again. And he told him, look beyond what you see. So when he went, that put the revelation in him of like, no, it's not just the rock. I don't just see the rock. That's just it's a whole group of people there that's counting on me, that's going through some shit because I left. Because I ran away from the accountability part. And this why we bring it back full circle to what we was talking about. Why we can't forget about them people who are stagnant in their mindset. We can't.
Then they know they need you. They will come when they need you, bro. When they need you, they will call.
But if you don't take on the responsibility, no one will ever know that they need you.
Exactly.
If you don't take
your responsibility is your journey. That's you being the example. That's what I'm saying. Become the example.
Why I call you if you left? I can't trust
you. What you mean? The same reason why niggas still call the nigga that leave today. What you mean? Like, what do you mean?
You can touch me.
No.
You don't have.
What do you mean? Yo, what? Nigga, that's you. You're talking about the majority of Philadelphia.
The majority of Philadelphia can't call on Will Smith, Kevin Hart, and all of them. They can't.
You know what? He said something important that I think people don't understand what he's saying. The man said a very important word, man. They gotta listen to what he's saying. Rather yell at him. He says.
Because we're saying the same thing as what I'm saying. It's just different methods of doing it.
People can't help if you never take initiative to take accountability. So there's no help needed if there's no accountability. So you said it. You said it earlier.
I've been saying accountability.
I just told him, you said the same thing probably about 40 minutes ago. He just took it and painted another picture. That's all he did. But there's nothing to be done if there's no accountability first.
Facts.
If there's no accountability, everybody running wild doing their thing. If you need to call for help, nobody got your back.
So to get progressive with the conversation, right? To get progressive with the conversation of why that's important, right? Is because what does
You said that a while ago.
if you read a book called the Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson, right? It talks about how black people, they get success and then they leave their environment. Yes. We abandon the accountability. So if I go let me finish. If Mr. Johnson on your block, right? He becomes a lawyer and he go move to Jenkintown. He go move to Jenkintown. You have the young kids have no visual, tangible thing. Back to the full circle. We have to make it tangible. That it left. Us as black people, we leave the accountability. We get on, and then we leave the accountability of our community. We leave the accountability of our community.
Your community is not taking accountability.
It is, because it takes a village to raise a child.
Let me grab this one. Then y'all can go free game. What he says.
If that judge stays in that neighborhood, he's probably gonna get killed.
No. Listen.
I know a lot.
I still live in my hood.
I don't know because I dealt with that. Maybe because I dealt with that. Maybe because I dealt with that personally, my own personal. I seen it.
Chris, I'm on next.
Niggas come up and niggas get killed.
In the hood, literally. And listen. I'm telling you, when I walk outside, when I walk outside, young brothers on this side, that side, they do what they do. When they see me, yo, Congressman, what's good? You good? Like, it's not, they see someone that...
They see energy.
Exactly.
The example, the tangibleness.
So now watch this.
Now listen,
the tangibleness of where they want to go.
My doctoral degree.
That's a dude.
That's what's up, salute.
I could be living anywhere I want, but I choose to still be here.
For the fight.
Now, that's how much
Yo.
Exactly.
All right, let me...
He could do this.
Hold on. Give me... Hold on.
Man, I got some bars for this conversation, man. We might got an easy down with some bars.
He can spit all day.
Man.
This is what I'm doing. I left Jersey 30 years ago. Last time we came, I told you I left Jersey 30 years ago. I know a lot of people that made mad success. He said it right on the nose. That took the money out of the community, whatsoever else. They got so successful, they took another nobody from somewhere else to put them on. Why did you come home and do it? So I'm back in my area. Tangible.
I'm not saying you don't bring people with you. What I'm saying is you plant.
I'm going to what he's saying.
And you plant as many seeds.
I'm back now because I'm putting people on.
Accountable.
All right, I'm putting people on the area.
You do better.
So he's basing his own face. It's not my face. That's his own face. So because he's in a situation, but we're still in the area, I'm tangible. You can ride by my house. You can knock on my door. You can call me. I answer.
Okay.
So I'm not, what you're saying, I'm doing.
Nah, I can't sign that. I can't sign 100%.
So the thing is, what you're saying is true. Depending on what your zone is. If you stay there, you will get killed in most cases. So understand something. I'm with you on that. Now you can move.
That's all I'm saying.
Now what? You can still move out of the situation, but you still should put your claws back into the community. You know what I'm saying?
I feel as though your claws should always be into the community. It shouldn't be until you get to a certain point.
No, I'm
and that's what we were talking about earlier. We were talking about opportunistic. This is how this all started. This is how it all started. I said there's a lot of opportunistic activists out here. A lot of these people, they wait till they get to a certain point and then they pour back into the community. What I'm saying is you're supposed to pour into as many people in the community as you can as you're growing. I don't agree on just dwelling on one person. And that's all, and that's where this all started. So for the viewers that So for the viewers that are listening, this all started with that. It's all started with opportunistic activists. People that wait till they get to a certain point to have a voice or to say certain things or to move a certain way, not because they actually care, because they actually cared, they would have been doing it on their journey. My whole thing is you pour into people throughout your journey, not when you get to a certain point. So not when you get certain things or you get to a certain place or you get to a certain level where you feel like it's important for you to now give back. You should be doing that in the process of what it is you're doing, not when you get to a certain point, which is where all of this started, just for everybody to to just see where everything started. That's where it all started.
And I think that's what
there's a lot of opportunities.
I think that's what Cole was talking about in his joint. He just was talking. It's just a big debate on Twitter about the song that Cole just dropped.
Oh, I don't like J. Cole.
You don't like J. Cole?
He's sleepy.
He metaphoric, man.
He's
got
sleepy.
A lot of metaphor,
I went to sleep on that on his wild.
I'm texting, but you said some harsh words.
I respect J. Cole, but he's sleepy to me.
He's the most intelligent rapper in the game.
Did you hear what I just
did? The best bars.
See that? And everybody that listen to J. Cole say, did you not hear? I respect J. Cole, but I'm not a fan. He's sleepy to me. Because he's very monotone. I don't like that. Like, a lot of people say that. Because he's monotone. So I am not a fan. I respect him and his penmanship the same way I respect I respect Kendrick and his penmanship, but I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of him. So I can't listen to Kendrick. Because his voice is too Steve Urkelish. I can't listen to J. Cole because that nigga's sleepy. Gosh, everybody's vibrations, please.
No,
everybody's vibrations.
I'm a man spit.
You can't ride on no
That's like going somewhere saying Meek Nah Hot. You get killed in Philly for saying that.
I'm gonna hit my man spit.
Y'all just hurt me.
That time coming.
Look,
I'm a man spit.
I told him, look.
Tune in, y'all. Tap in.
I gotta get it any means to the butter empty. I told my youngin' fuck the street, still got gutter in me. And still got it packed by my nutsack. If I go to jail, take it as a lesson, you don't want that. Listen here, I'ma get a game, they ain't gonna say loyalty to the streets ain't loyalty back, it's all fake, it's all fake. It's 3 ways out, so what you gonna do? You could quit now, dead or in jail, gonna be the other 2. They gonna tell you they want you to win and show you how to lose. Ooh, stay true to yourself and show you how to move. Ooh, it's face to face with killers left without a bruise. OG on the corner, the youngin' that had respect. The youngest came, I gave him mad problems instead of packs. You don't know the meaning, go get the answer and bring it back. Take this pound, split it with your team, go get some chips. Ain't had to turn 30 to see the trap won't get me rich. Why would I steer you wrong? Why would I go against the commandments, have your family mourning? What conversation can fix any kind of pain I brought? With face to face we can be men and say, look, damn, my fault. It's too much pain we fought. How we go from pyramids, killing each other, primitive. Scared of the rap game, county boys run the internet. It's all make believe, they make you believe it literally. Stay on your toes, that loss you took, it ain't definitive. I told him, I'm trying to duck the attention most people beg for. Yo, ain't you 215? Yeah, I'm that boy. For the culture, no gimmicks, instead they latch on. Scared of the rap game is all drug heads, no backbone. Okay, that's perfect, cause that's what I'm used to serving. Play guilty for this shit, so don't really gotta watch my wording. They gon' tell you they not loyal, they gon' show you they not loyal, watch the wording. Came home, told the streets see the dick when I got my verdict. Nowadays I let them be great, they play tough, try to curve it. He shoot at you, you shoot him back, he telling not worth it. Fuck the streets is mental, I know that nobody perfect. I just know that dead or in jail wasn't in God's purpose. And we all fall short of that some degree. I was supposed to be the one to bring the family 1 degree. Tables turn, same year I'm trapping cold at 1 degrees. Sleeping in the wheel, my health turning need some 1 degrees. All this pain in my heart, man, they can't tell. Level headed, never panic. I know that I can't dwell. My heart big, I know that you damaged, remain thorough. The internet got so many people in lame shells. You showed me who you was, I paid attention, farewell. You said it was love, I can't tell. I got some more.
Lady 2 and 5. I see why you like J. Cole. That's that J. Cole shit right there. That's that shit. You gotta play it back.
Alright, we can go back into the bars though. Seems so much like a loyalty that'll bother me. Ain't used to the fame, be on some shit when they crowding me. None of y'all be dissing from people that's really proud of me. Leeches and the snakes nowadays be moving camaraderie. Took a step back, had to gather my thoughts and peep scenes. Get it out the mud so they count me out like the 6th seed. Crafty, but I'm crafty and niggas won't ever get me. When pussy niggas get hard, I'm telling what the lick read. I notice how we move when we do that dirt, make it look clean. They don't understand how I'm standing tall like I'm 6'3". If you don't make decisions of loyalty, you won't get me. In and out these hoes like I'm Dondre, they call me Swifty. Talking with the plug and we plotting on getting cushies. Thankful for the track, cause this shit gon' always fulfill needs. Piff green, shit that we smoking loud like a drill team. Hold niggas up to the light like is it a real beam? The game watered down cause these niggas be out of pocket. Niggas rather ride the plug than with him and get a socket. Chasing results, I'm a broke, chasing a profit. Name solid, hating niggas be bitter cause they ain't popping.
Boy.
Look, man, of course, man, it's the CME Morning Show, man. 5-star management, Chef Goodwin in the building, Farouk, Abdul in the building, Ducian, K-Root, Manny 2 and 5, Sonny Perez. It's good having y'all. Definitely gonna have you back on here ASAP, man. And knowledge. Took, man. I appreciate Took for man, for holding it down as always. Glockaway Radio, the one and only place, the best place in the world, the only place where we don't hate and we congratulate and we get money and we have fun.
Mufasa.
And don't forget the squeakies.
Thanks.
Shout out the squeakies. Shout out the squeakies.
That's Chris' definition. He was on point with all that Disney Plus
Thanks.
The fluffies.
But look, man, we're gonna get out of here on a good note. I wanna. It is Juneteenth, so I do wanna play something. You know what I'm saying, from Vu, Riding the Tiger remix. Let's get it, man. CME Morning Show.